Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live! It's time!
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you're enjoying your evening. We are live in the Action Lab.
Muted.
We are live. No, I'm not muted. I'm not muted, Rec. What are we talking about?
I hear him, Rec. I don't know.
Rec, you're just...
I'll refresh.
Yeah, refresh it. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Chris. This is the Action Lab, your premier sports entertainment talk show on the internet. We are live on a Sunday night talking about the Patriots and the Bills here, hanging out with you guys, enjoying week 5 of the NFL, enjoying all the action today. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Chris. This is Scotty. This is Rec. I hope you guys are, again, enjoying this Sunday Night Football game. 13-10. Bills losing to the Patriots right now. What's up, Scotty? What's up, Rec?
Did you die?
What's going on? How you doing? Rec is still, I don't know. You're probably doing good. You had a, explain. Was it it was sort of like a bachelor party of sorts, Chris?
It was sort of like a bachelor party that wasn't necessarily a bachelor party, but it
was a group of guys going out with a groom leading up to his wedding.
Correct. But it wasn't crazy like a normal bachelor party should be. However, we did some Top Golf. We went out to dinner afterwards, and then this was in Colorado Springs, so this is like 45 minutes south. And it all happened on a Sunday because the wedding's on a Tuesday. Figure that one out. Yeah, it's not exactly great on a Tuesday, but
rates.
Here we are. I mean, I got to take a day off to figure out how I'm gonna make it down on a Tuesday morning for a wedding during the weekday. So, it's just kind of weird timing for everything. But we're here. We're here. We made it to a Sunday Night Football. I thought I was going to be later than this. So
I knew you were going to be late, and then you got here a little earlier than I thought. And then once you started the gym, I didn't know if you were coming back.
And then
I'm sure you hadn't talked to your wife, so you had to go upstairs.
Yeah, there's always the catch up.
I was like, Chris might be dead.
Well, I also got some information of an amazing hike that she went on earlier tonight.
She had a good hike.
She had a great hike.
She came over to our place for dinner after, Chris, and she loved the hike.
There was a interesting
we didn't
hike.
do a hike with her, but she told us about the hike.
It was one of the best hikes I think she's ever been on. But she made it all the way down, and there were stories.
It's not that hard of a hike, to be honest. I've done it, which means it can't be that hard.
That's yeah. True. But so I was getting caught up on that before I hopped on. So there was a little bit of that. So you're right. You're right.
Turns out Rec and I started just talking, and we'd muted before the stream for forever for no reason because no one can hear us. So we don't have to mute anymore. I won't be muted anymore going on stream.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason.
Exactly.
And they can't hear us. The people can't hear us. We were talking mad shit on you, Chris.
I'm sure.
I don't even know if y'all can hear me.
I'm joking. I don't even remember.
I don't even know. Sometimes we could hear you, Rec. No, we could hear you for sure.
Okay.
I can't hear Rec at all right now.
Oh,
Really?
so
Now, Rec refresh, and now I don't hear him. Hold on.
Oh, your turn to
so-
refresh. And now,
No, I know what I had to do, and now I hear you. I should have just stayed.
hey, we were having some good conversations while waiting for Chris. Too bad no one could actually hear them.
Yeah, so we have our bingo board up. Rec built the bingo board because I was obviously doing some other things leading up to the show. So I have no idea how well he did. We'll find out here very soon.
Well, we got 3 off the board already if you want to get them out the way.
Okay, what do we got, Rec?
We got the New England fumble. That ended up being a free space.
Okay.
Everybody's fumbling.
Yeah. We got 10 plus kicker points.
Okay.
And we got a Russo sack.
Okay. All right.
And we are very close to a couple others, surprisingly.
Okay. So there we go. We're working our way up to everything. In case you guys don't know, we have our bingo board going in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. If we get a bingo 4 in a row, we will gift out a sub for each bingo that we get. So you guys can help us out. We have a followers square. We have a subscriber square. If you guys get us to one of those, we will get the X on the board. Now, we are nearing a goal. What's our next goal, Rec? Remind the people what our goal is. We're 20 away.
Out of 100 subs, it's a 2-for-1. You have Chris doing a ghost pepper and Scotty doing the gallon challenge.
Within an hour.
Yeah, which I could do. No problem. This is an awful call in this game, and this week has been probably the worst officiated week I've seen in the NFL in a long time.
It's also been one of the
Egregious.
dumbest weeks.
Well, it's been stupid in some of the play and what's happened, but like the refs have been an embarrassment in week 5. And that being a personal foul, he literally starts to tackle him in bounds and just completes the tackle, and it's a penalty. It makes no sense. Make it make sense.
Indeed, no one's home.
Nope. 13-10 right now. New England leading Buffalo in this divisional matchup. 5:13 left in the third quarter. New England 2-2. Buffalo, the only undefeated team left after my Broncos took care of business today. Let's.
I'm surprised
that was a large point in me talking about how bad officiating. Listen, I don't feel bad for the Eagles because it got turned around on them for a change, but holy shit, did that game get officiated poorly down the stretch?
Yeah,
like real bad.
Like the pass interference on the last play of the game that should have put it in.
Well, there was about 4 calls that went really, really poorly.
Also, Riley says that the call was on someone else who came flying in and made the hit after he was already out of bounds.
No, I watched it. Riley, I don't know what you're looking at, but no, that didn't happen. Didn't happen.
We're getting fired up, Scott.
I love you, Riley, but that just didn't occur. So.
I'll drink to that. Cheers.
It's been since I've done that.
You were listening to the ref who made up a story. Did you watch the play? There was no other guy that came in and hit him. Just watch the play. I don't care what the ref said.
It was a weird
made
day.
Shit up because it was a bad call. Average.
And there we go. Big play up the middle for the Bills here.
And they believe that's a bingo.
Kincaid having a big role in this offense for the Bills this half.
Now we got the bottom left out of the way. That is over 100 tight end yards.
Okay, there we go. Texan, I'm amazed how close this game has been. I mean,
the Bills have just been bad. I mean, they're
the
waking
Bills
up here.
The Bills haven't been 4-0 bad like the Eagles have been, but they haven't been great in their 4-0 stretch.
I mean,
they shouldn't have they should have lost week 1. The Ravens outplayed them. No offense. I'm not hating on the Bills. It's just a reality. And since then, they've played 3 bad football teams and took care of business, but 3 really bad football teams. So are the Bills that good? I think the Bills are going to be there at the end of the season. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think they're playing great football. No one in the NFL is playing great football right
now. I would
who would you say the MVP is for the first 5 weeks? Like Baker, Daniel Jones?
I mean the
Baker. What? I refuse to give it to Daniel Jones.
Down in the secondary.
got caught before he got to the first down line, so we'll see what this flag is. The Colts, honestly, have, been kind of consistent across the first 5 weeks, generally just playing some decent football. But, like, still, do you believe the Colts? Do you believe in them that they're going to be?
But yeah, so Scott, if it's not Daniel Jones or Baker Mayfield, who's the MVP to the first?
It's definitely not. It's definitely not. There is no MVP. Just get rid of the award. It's 5 weeks, so like, let's not crown anybody. But it would be Daniel Jones over Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
And that sounds insane to say. But I did have the Colts winning the division in my hot takes.
Yeah.
I said what was the caveat? I said only
if Daniel
Jones is the starting quarterback.
Also, average Texans.
And did you see Anthony Richardson came in the end of that game and had like a deflected pass that went 100 yards in the air and then
picked off,
intercepted there.
Josh Allen throwing to the wrong team. You can't do that.
Third turnover on the day for Buffalo.
Bruh. There it is.
That's Josh's second, right? He had one of the fumbles.
Three total turnovers for Buffalo so far in this game.
Yeah, Keon Coleman, I believe, had the other.
Wow, that's a rough throw.
I listen. Long term, I'm not worried about Buffalo as far as a contender, like I said, but like they haven't played great football at 4-0 either. I still think Buffalo probably pulls this game out somehow, some way. But, like, it would be wild to have zero undefeated teams in the NFL after 5 weeks. That'd be crazy.
It would be. Right now.
All right.
Hey, Tickle, thank you so much. Appreciate that gifting out a sub. Thank you. The
average Texan. And thank you, Tickle. I'm wondering if you're an average Texan, where does that put you in like other states? Like, are you
like an above average Tennessean?
Below average in other states? Like, I don't know.
Are you an above average Michiganian? Is that a word?
Probably not, but it makes sense to me.
It makes sense.
So it's fine.
Are you a below average West Virginian?
No. Everyone, if you're an average Texan, any other state that's average is above average in West Virginia.
I
lived there.
California.
I lived in West Virginia. It's not. It's great. Actually, it's great. It's great. It's great.
Are you?
My detector test determined that was a lie.
West Virginia is. They have some beautiful parts. Downtown Charleston smells like a factory every time you drive through it. Or is it the smartest state in our nation? I'd have to check the stats, Chris, but I guess not. I guess it's closer to 50th than 40th.
Not quite there yet. Not quite on the map.
It might be last.
I think Mississippi's last.
Well, West Virginia is they're battling. They're like, let's go. Let's do it.
So they're like, hold my beer. While we're
in both states like beer. So good for them.
Yep.
They're doing it right.
Doing it right.
Oh man, what a week in the end. It's been a crazy weekend. I found out that Mark Sanchez got stabbed. Like,
bruh. And apparently he was the aggressor. He got arrested.
You know what's crazy about that? I saw that come through, and I was like, "Oh, Mark Sanchez got stabbed." And then I read a thing where it was like, "But he was arrested in the hospital after." Yeah. And I was like, "Wait a minute, what am I missing in this story?" And then I was at dinner tonight, and then someone was saying he was drunk and he tried to sneak into a semis, and then he got stabbed, and then I was like, wait, what? What happened?
Yeah. Apparently he was pissed off at like a DoorDash guy.
Yeah, I heard it was a DoorDash driver that parked in the wrong spot, and he yelled at him to move, and he was drunk. And the DoorDash driver was just like, I'm not moving. And then he was the aggressor. So, like, there were a ton of things on, X that it was like,
Oh, Diggs almost dropped the ball.
He did drop the ball and then caught it again, essentially in the air. Where like it was like there were a ton of people that have worked with Mark Sanchez, say he's a great guy. That was like before the second part of it came out was like after it was just like, oh, Mark Sanchez got stabbed. They're like, oh, praying he's okay, like everything like that. And then when it came out, there were a ton of people in the comments being like, you might want to check the story before you pray that he's okay or whatever. And I'm like, okay, hold on. Yeah, he might have done wrong. He's getting filed for 2 misdemeanors, and you want him dead?
Like a catch by Diggs.
Like, pump the brakes, man. We need to
like. You can say like he was in the wrong, but it's still okay to hope that he's alive.
Yeah, just relax, people.
It's
Also,
okay. It's
Joe
okay to hope
Quills-
that he's still alive, even if he was in the wrong in this situation.
Also,
But
Joe
everyone's
Quills-
just like, you should check before. You should actually figure out what's
Like-
going on before you wish him to be okay. It's like, oh, so we should just if after 2 misdemeanors, we should wish death on someone.
It's crazy world we live in.
It is. It is so sad.
And bad throw there to Trayvon Henderson.
Let's see. What else do we have in the chat? The
Joe
saddest.
Quills, Brady Quinn took a stab at replacing Sanchez as a color commentator.
Hi-yo. Yeah. Brady took a stab at it, but you know.
And also, Texans is still shocked about how hard they killed the Ravens today. I watched that game and that made me very happy.
Not me. The Ravens have quit. The Ravens are they quit.
They're done.
They've quit. That's
But
a
they're
team
going
that
to
has
blame it on
quit
injuries,
season.
and they're going to give John Harbaugh a 3-year extension.
All right, do it. I don't care.
Harbaugh's like in the Mike Tomlin category of washed.
I thought I was gonna actually before you said that ask the question, who would you rather have as a coach, Harbaugh, John Harbaugh?
They're the same. They're the same tier.
Okay.
Let's see. What else do we have in the chat? The saddest thing in sports is Kyron Lacey.
It still makes him better than Zach Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, I agree entirely. Zach Taylor's like, there's only one coach that's worse than him, and it's his former understudy.
Yeah, some crazy stuff with Kyron Lacey as well. Some crazy things.
That's actually devastating.
It's
I don't know
devastating.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Anyways, it's the end of the third quarter here. 13.
End of the third quarter.
13-10, Buffalo ball first down, moving it.
Also, we have got
Diggs sightings left and right here.
So Coleman's been absolutely useless. So Diggs got the 100 receiving yards by himself for the bingo square.
All right. So what do we got on the bingo? We got
Diggs. I mean, you can just remove Coleman. Just Diggs 100 yards receiving.
okay.
Keon Coleman has 2 for 8.
With a fumble.
All right.
With a fumble. Keep in mind, the Bills allowed the Chiefs to move up to get Xavier Worthy so they could move back and get Keon Coleman, who's crushing it.
And they also moved back again, so the Panthers could get Chris's favorite player in the NFL.
What, Xavier Legette?
Yeah.
Xavier Legette. Let's go. That's my guy. Good old,
The hillbilly.
Just get him on a microphone, and that's all you need in the world, you know? That's all you need. Yeah, crazy week 5 in the NFL. But we also, lots of stuff happening all over the place.
Chris, quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many subs for you to eat Legette's favorite food on stream?
What's his favorite food again?
Coon.
Oh, raccoon. Can you even, where do you get raccoon?
You murdered him yourself.
That checks out. I would have to
That's
catch
what he
one,
does.
but I don't have high hopes in my own skill sets of catching raccoons. I have no idea where I would go or how I would do it. But, I mean, I would have to order it on Amazon. You could buy that on Amazon? Can you do that on Amazon?
Probably.
Let me look.
How
Amazon.
do you get raccoon? Roadkill.
Let's see.
Just hit one with your car.
Seems pretty basic, Chris. Figure it out.
Or just Google buy buying buying edible raccoon.
I just googled raccoon meat on Amazon, and there's Mad Raccoon beef seasoning and rub. There's like seasonings for raccoon.
Raccoon season. I love
You can
it.
buy canned. Oh no, no, that's a fake thing. I see Lennon's fresh muskrat meat, bait for weasel, mink, otter, and raccoon.
Oh, so
Like,
you can
That
buy
sounds
the
like a
bait.
variety. That sounds like a variety pack that you would eat all those things. Chris.
what? I
Get the
don't
variety pack. Try it out.
get the. I mean, I don't
Don't
even.
knock
Back
That's how you
here
try.
in Buffalo, first and 10 at the 41 as Chris looks up how to buy raccoon.
Drake May going down. Oh, big hit, but a catch from, I believe, Hunter Henry. I couldn't tell for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hunter Henry with the big grab, and
Diacola, why are you
is
even entertaining this
moving-
stupid idea?
moving the football.
I mean,
Look, Diacola, Sky's doing something stupider for 100 subs.
by the way,
what,
guys,
the milk? The milk?
Yeah, 100. Yeah, the gallon challenge.
Yeah,
It's
that's not
way
stupid. That's
stupid.
easy. That's easy.
No, it's not.
That's easy.
that's what most people say, and then they try it.
Easy.
Guys,
Guys, you don't know my relationship with milk. I can do that in a second.
guys, we need 19 more subs to get to. We are going to be. I'm going to be eating a very spicy sandwich with even more spice on it, and then we got Scotty going to drink a gallon of milk in an hour. Meanwhile, we already hit our goals for our wives to come on stream, and then also Rec to drink 4 shots of liquor with us on stream.
The rec stream is coming up. I talked to both wives about that tonight when you were gone. Chris.
Oh, what did you make some headway in getting them?
No, not even a little bit.
What did they
Go,
say?
Stephon Diggs.
Oh,
Stephon Diggs, 20, 15, 10, 5.
My wife, I finally told today about it. She said, "I hope Lauren enjoys the show." 'Cause she's not gonna be on it. And then Lauren was over, and she's like, "Well, I'm not doing it."
If only they knew they didn't have a choice. Just
I was like, "Listen, this is what happened because we sold you like slaves to a stream."
to a bunch of random people on the internet, and they're not, they're not random anymore. They're family, but
Yeah, but don't tell them where you live. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are great.
you guys are, yeah. By the way, Keep Close says muskrats are pretty good, to be honest.
Keep close.
I have questions.
Maybe keep that to yourself.
I have questions. I
Maybe
mean,
keep that, even if they're good, just keep it to yourself. I don't know.
But yeah, maybe that'd be the next sub goal.
how many gummies?
Drinking coon.
How many gummies would I need for like muskrats? To
It's
be
like a Texas thing. They're like, we don't have any meat. Oh, found a muskrat in the
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah.
Let's cook it up.
I mean, where's Xavier Legev? Like he's from Louisiana.
Oh, he eats everything, man. I wouldn't shock.
This is a oh my goodness.
Oh,
What?
walk in.
I mean, the Bills' defense just absolutely
Did they have 8 players on the field for that run?
Where
was everyone?
Lamondre Stevenson with the touchdown
That's a 2-score game.
caps off an
Yeah.
11-play, 90-yard drive.
Bit hard on that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it wasn't even. It did
The only
what?
guy that even had
Are
even had to attempt to block was Hunter Henry.
Are we going to have 0 undefeated teams after week 5?
How
That's
many people
crazy.
have Buffalo as their survivor pick? By the way,
Just one.
Chris, I'm going to go on a rampage on my survivor pick. It's the worst beat in the history of beats.
who'd you have this week?
Arizona.
Oh my god,
Bruh.
dude! I was out with Rams on
So
freaking
was I.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Like a
Rams
bad
is
beat.
like it's a bad beat because, like, of course the Rams should have won that game. This is different, Chris. I don't know if you watched the Arizona game today. They're up 21-6 in the fourth quarter. They break one for a running touchdown. Oh, what does the guy do? He fumbles it at the half-yard line for no reason, drops it, does the same old tale as old of time. So, all right.
A.D. Mitchell, Jonathan Taylor,
They're
and
still
Leon
up.
West.
They're still up 21-6, Chris. It's like, it's cool. It's fine. Later in the game, Arizona intercepts a pass. The guy on his own accord who intercepts it falls to the ground, loses the football. 4 Cardinal players go after the football, and they kick it around as if they're playing soccer or hacky sack or something. And they kick it into the end zone, and Tyler Lockett recovers it for the Titans for a touchdown. That's a 14 fucking point swing and a 1 point loss for. I mean, I've never in my life seen anything like it.
We got
Never.
Salty A. Smith back.
Dude.
I mean, but like,
I don't blame you.
That's 2 plays, especially the interception one. Like we've seen from time to time. Also, by the way, if I was a coach on a football team, I would say if you ever fucking drop the ball before crossing the line for the end zone,
You're cut.
you're off the team.
You're cut.
You're off the team.
You're
You're off
getting
the team.
released.
You're off the team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, they were my survivor picks, McDuggets. That's why I'm mad. The Cardinals were my survivor. I had money, and I'm going to be mad about what happened in the Broncos-Eagles game today, but I bet my single largest bet this year, which I haven't bet a lot on football, but like $150 on the Broncos, plus 4.5 in this game. So,
and you nailed it.
I won money. Today.
Yeah, I bet Broncos too.
Did they deserve that, Chris? We can talk. We'll talk.
I mean, the 4.5 would have hit even if the Eagles
yeah,
scored a touchdown.
4.5 they deserved. If you had 4.5, they deserve 4.5. And
I mean,
that's why
it was the right side. I mean, we said this from the
Yeah.
beginning. It was my best bet of the week. It was the right side.
It was because the Eagles' offense is egregious.
So, Crows, that's your fault for betting on the Browns. That's like me betting on the Titans.
I had Cleveland
like-
money line this morning. Yeah.
Literally to be up the whole freaking game and you fumble for no reason at the goal line, and then you have an interception where the other team doesn't even touch you and you fumble and then kick it into the end zone for the other team to recover. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
it's $1 million to 1. It's $1 million to 1 that doesn't work out for me.
The Cardinals need to just disintegrate their team, their franchise. They need to be gone. Like that is such a sorry franchise. I say that like they just are so pitiful of a franchise.
Alan, finding Kincaid has been the featured player. They found something against this New England defense where
And now,
Dalton Kincaid is the guy. No, he's up. He's fine.
Yeah, just his initial reaction was kind of concerning.
They found something in the linebacker core and in between zone. Oh yeah, he's wide open. I could have made that throw, to be honest, guys. But I warm up my flag football team with my son, who they're 8 or 9 years old, and I'm pretty accurate. I'm pretty dialed, so I'm better than most. You know.
Yeah.
Have you told your son's flag football team that they're cut if they ever
Drop the ball.
at the half-yard line?
You should.
I wouldn't present that until they do it, and they just clinched the number 1 seed for the playoffs this week. So like we're locked in. Next week's the playoffs.
Repping the passer on the Patriots.
Can't wait for this. I hope this is a right call. I hope it's a right call.
I don't really think it is.
Nope, it's on the defense.
Well, I guess the
I'd be
guy's not
shocked.
complaining.
I'd be shocked if it is the right call. The refs have been
Helmet to helmet hit. That's what they called. They call it helmet to helmet.
I mean, it is the rule.
Yeah.
Crown of the helmet.
All right. Fine. That's fine.
I was half contemplating putting Sky gets critical of rest for old time's sake on the board.
We'll add it next week. That's for sure.
Or we could just replace over 48.5 with that.
What's up, Broncos? How we doing? Welcome in. It's been a minute. How you been? Let's see. What else do we got in the chat? Scott sounds like he had money on this. Just a Survivor.
talking
Just Survivor.
about
Yeah. So,
Survivor.
I mean, Survivor. What are we at
Very
Survivor
disappointing.
Rec right now? I think you,
There's 5 people left.
all 3 of us got knocked out this week. So,
Yeah, Riley got knocked out. So
Riley-
yeah, there's 5 people, and one of those people has the Bills tonight, so we could lose another.
another
Oh.
one. Yeah.
And that might be
one.
unnecessary
They're gonna-
roughness. And here
they're
come the
gonna throw that.
flags.
Oh,
I mean, that was stupid. That was stupid. That is an actual unnecessary roughness. I can get into a play that occurred earlier today that was nowhere close to an unnecessary
Are
roughness.
you talking about
that
Jackson
was called.
Darts?
No, I was talking about the Denver Philly game on a third down from Denver, where the guy's like fighting to try and get out of a tackle and gets tapped as he goes to the ground, and they call unnecessary roughness that gives Denver a first down for no reason.
You ought to look up
this-
on Cameron Jordan getting repping the pass on Jackson Darts.
This was just a stupid play. This was unnecessary roughness.
dropping the ball before
Real
you cross the goal line should be an immediate suspension for conduct detrimental to the team.
I saw Chairman
Yeah.
someone else post something about a suspension. What was 92 doing there?
How did he think his
Just
knee was
did-
up?
He lost his damn mind.
Kyle Farmer, what are you doing?
Vrabel on the sidelines, like, what am I doing? What am I?
Yeah.
What? How am I?
mean, that is an actual unnecessary roughness call. That's just egregious.
All right.
Allen stepping up, gets hit from behind.
Yeah, Allen.
Is he hurt? Is he hurt on that?
I don't know. He's slow to
He's
get
getting
up.
a little. He's getting up a little, Ginger. I'm
Gimpy?
sure he's fine, but like, Tigers lost. Chairman, I thought you were a Braves fan. You can't.
He's both. He's a Tigers and a Braves fan.
I forgot baseball was happening. I already said the Dodgers are winning the World Series. I said that
Well,
before the.
The Yankees have been
before the
getting
season.
murdered by the division rivals in the AODS.
What? Didn't the
10-1 and 13-7.
The Yankees are down? Oh yeah, they got destroyed.
They got
yesterday
blasted.
against the,
Yeah.
Blue Jays.
By the way, big play.
Also, fun fact, even though the Yankees lost in a baseball game, they still scored more than an NFL team today.
They scored. Yeah, I mean 7. Yeah, there's somebody that's going to score less than that. in the
And that's
NFL.
Vegas.
Mariners and Tigers 1-1. Toronto up to it. Again, is this a best of 5?
Yes.
5.
I hate baseball.
You used to work for baseball.
And they're dumb.
And now there's
Allen rolling, takes off himself. Out of bounds. Good thing there's a receiver that went out of bounds because the ref lost his hat.
Yeah, so Buffalo slowly closing in here. 9:16 left in the fourth quarter and counting. New England still with a 20-10 lead, but the Buffalo Bills knocking on the door here. Second down coming up. Yeah, this has been an interesting game for sure. I mean, it's a lot closer than a lot of people think. What was this, 8.5 point spread going into this week?
It was at 7.5. I think that was the final spread.
So finally closed at 7.5, but New England in control here, at least from a point spread perspective.
Ray Davis gets just 1 yard. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Why would they not hand the ball off to Cook there? If you're Buffalo, you're down 10. It's no time to fuck around with Ray Davis.
Yeah.
But here we are, and now they're gonna they got it easily. I don't know how people, and the Chiefs even announced this. Oh, I think he's probably fine. Josh Allen always
Goes to the left.
goes to the left on a tush push.
Yeah, I was watching the AFC Championship game. Like, go to the right. No one's
No,
like.
he
I
always
just
goes to the left, and he still is.
To the left, to the left. Everything you own on the
whole
line to the left. All right, here we go. As we're preparing for this 1st and goal for the Buffalo
Play
Bills.
fake. End zone
And
touchdown.
touchdown, Bills. Coleman with the touchdown there. Keon gets this one to close it to a 3-point game pending if he gets the extra point here. So there we go. 7:37 left in the fourth quarter as we are approaching the end of this game. By the way, guys, after this game, we are going to recap and do takeaways for all the other games happening in week 5. So make sure you stay tuned after the game, and we will go through all the different games that you may have missed.
We also have a bingo square.
Let's go. What do we got?
Top left, 25 in each quarter.
Okay. Buffalo Bills -6.5 is, it's still live. We need to get a...
20,
Probably not.
25 in each quarter. That's like a free space.
Well, that's what Chris normally does.
No, I mean-
last week he did 25 in each half.
Well, it depends on like what the bingo board. It depends on what the books give me. So like I'll go into like FanDuel Sportsbook and I'll look at some of the different like lines.
It probably won't matter because we won't hit a bingo on those. But like
Yeah.
25
I mean, if we
plus
get
a quarter is like pretty bare minimum.
Let's see. Bill should never wear those uniforms again, says Chairman. I mean, they're not great, but I think they're just
they're just confusing. They kind of look like the Raiders almost.
I think SJ said that in the Discord.
It's
Yeah.
not a great like.
She did. It's just like confusing. It's like they're not. I don't know. And every team's gonna have to do this because it's contractual with Nike. So like I think it's 8 teams a year for the next 4 years. So this year we have 8 teams who have to do it. And that's the Bills uniform. The Dolphins, I think, have already worn it. I think
Arizona's worn it
Arizona with their
with their tortillas.
speckled like whatever's going on with the jersey.
Yeah. Where it looks like you were standing on the side of the street and some car drove by.
It'll be interesting because the Chiefs never do like
Alternatives.
yeah, their uniform is their uniform.
I think
tomorrow they're doing white on white with white tops and white bottoms, which is unusual for them. They usually do now white on red, although I think white on white is way better. So I'm excited for that.
I feel like y'all should do like all black with the red or all white with like even white helmets.
That's not who Clark Hunt is. So
Like-
maybe that'll be when they have to do this, whatever it's called, the rival jersey or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Where the NFL mandates it, but like Clark Hunt is.
Is he trying
It's fun.
to be like, oh, we're the Yankees. We don't do any of these
of.
we're
No,
too
he's
good
just
for
very-
this.
No, it's more that he's just very traditional. He's not gonna go off script with a jersey or like a uniform style of sorts.
Because that's what the Yankees do. The Yankees
Very much
never do the
not
city edition. They never participate in any of the new.
I would say, to be fair,
like-
the City Connects are almost always horrible. And in all sports, I don't like it. Like, there's very few that actually come out that's like, no, that
not
looks
with the Rockies.
The Rockies had great City Connect this year. Rockies had amazing
Well,
City
their
Connect.
their one before this year was better than this year's, but this year's screw on me.
Yeah, this one was good. Let's see. It's the NFL's version of the MLB. Yeah, it is. What's up, Steve J?
Oh, yeah. No,
Rec knows ball. How much did you pay him?
Lie detector test determined that was
you
a
know I don't
lie.
pay people. I don't pay for shit.
What's up,
Is this
Steve?
him talking about uniforms? That means he knows ball.
Hey, CJ.
Oh, and all of a sudden they all come in all together. They all CJ, Steve J. See how that works? They all come in
Not buying
together.
it. This feels like a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's a trap. We back, boys. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's coincidence they all come in
who's
together.
This couple? Because I'm muted. Who was the Buffalo couple? That was kissing a baby.
I forgot the last name. I guess like that guy 96.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The Bills helmets with the silver, it's just not it. It's not it. It's not great.
Yeah.
Wait, what's wrong with the silver helmets of the? Oh, the
They-
Bills.
Bills.
I was thinking Patriots a lot. I'm like, they've always had these.
No, the Bills silver.
I honestly don't. If it was just a random team, I'd be like, those jerseys are fine. It just doesn't look like Buffalo's playing a game. It looks like it literally does look like the Raiders. It's like a white and silver. It just doesn't look like a Bills uniform, and that's the problem. There's no blue. Why would you take the best color on the planet out of your uniform?
It's just like
Red
that.
and black better, but
It is weird. Drake May here on this drive, 2nd and 4, handoff, and he gets it.
Close.
I think
to
he
a
gets
first
it.
down?
Short.
No, they
Half
mark
a
him
yard
short.
short.
They
They're
mark him short.
They're gonna mark
I
him
think that's
short.
what I call.
That seemed fair. I don't know. I mean, it was
Doesn't seem
close.
fair.
No, I said that seemed fair.
Okay.
So 6:33 left. By the way, New England all 3 timeouts, Buffalo all 3 timeouts. So we're gonna come down to it here. 3rd and
Buffalo's
inches.
First
trying-
time. And May goes to the right, but there's a flag.
Oh no!
Illegal formation.
Refs get involved. How do you? I
Thi-
hate officials sometimes.
False.
start on the offense here.
You want the refs to call
Let's-
false starts on touch pushes. You got your wish.
Let's call it on the team that does it the best. That does it every time.
Let's see the movement here.
I mean, it was a false start.
What?
It was a false start, but it's very minimal.
That is compared to the things that the Eagles get away with on a fucking tush push. That's insane. That's an
Also,
insane
CJ
call.
says this is the new Sunday ritual.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
wrong.
that. Hey,
Let's go.
May,
let's go.
right?
That is so bad. Why do
I know,
refs
like-
suck? Why do refs suck so bad? That calling that a false start changes the entire outlook of this game for no
It is
reason.
technically the right call.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
We're getting full on Salty A. Smith tonight.
It just wasn't. Listen, if you're not gonna call these things, he got no advantage through that, and like maybe flinched a millimeter, but F you refs. You don't call it
Touchback.
other times. I don't know. I think the refs are looking for a close Sunday night football game.
They're trying to
That's what I
keep
saw
they're
right
trying to
there.
keep the action lab going here on a Sunday night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're trying to make sure we have a good finish to this game.
Broncos. Nice to see Sky hasn't changed.
Yeah. Speaking of refs that benefit a team, oh my goodness, no one was more benefited in a win today than the Denver Broncos. And I hate both teams. I hate the Eagles and I hate the Broncos. But wow,
Cuban Benny. Sky doesn't like
Wow.
the rest because the Chiefs failed to re-sign them to the roster before the end of last season.
we didn't. If you actually go through last season, it wasn't a real thing. It was just people hating the fact that we won a lot.
Salty A. Smith is back at. Okay, now we need to root for is a James Cook touchdown so we can get a sub.
Guys, by the way, we are
Let's get it.
trying to get
Let's get it, James. Cook.
we need 19 more subs and we're going to have one hell of a community night. We are trying to get there. We are going to be eating some spicy food and then Scott is going to be drinking a gallon of milk in an hour. Cuz we just
Wait, what happens? Hold on, but we need to discuss that before. If I do that, and everyone says it's impossible, if I complete said challenge, what do we get, Chris? What do we get? Out of that?
You put it on YouTube and you make a shitload of money off of it.
I mean,
People are just gonna say like it's not real milk, it's not this or that. Like, I wouldn't cheat. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
cheat. I'm not the Broncos.
what? I mean, cuz we won a
That was
game
going-
today.
No, that was going back to when you guys won your Super Bowls and you cheated with your
Oh,
jerseys
okay.
and salary cap and all of those things. You cheated on all of those things.
Okay, but the Chiefs and the referee thing isn't on the same level as those things?
No.
Oh.
That the thing you just mentioned about the Chiefs wasn't in fact real. One thing was real, one wasn't, Chris. I don't know how to explain it to you more than that. Do you want me to?
So
Come down.
there's a poll in the chat.
What should rec
What
What
should
should we
rec,
do for the drinking student?
What
what
should-
should rec for the what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless they're trying to go back and fix things. But yeah, what should I do for the drinking stream?
English is hard.
Watch the Steelers play.
Hey, Colette.
It's playing a game. I think if you guys aren't saying playing a game, or doing something, I feel like
Other. So people want to know what's the others? We got 3 votes for other. Put in the chat. Look at. Yeah, no, that's not happening, Steve.
get naked. No, none of us want that. None of us want that.
I don't even want that.
No, that's how this channel gets banned.
Now you're banned.
My son watches the stream from time to time, so no, thank you.
It'd be a hot wing challenge.
No, he's already drinking. He's already drinking shots. Like
That's what Click says.
So
it's fine.
Oklahoma drills. Who am I doing an Oklahoma drill with? There's no one in the community that. I mean, I'd be down for an Oklahoma drill if there's someone around.
Josh Allen outside the pocket, throwing down.
Almost picked.
Was it picked?
Flag.
I mean, he was out of bounds.
No.
Was he out of
Yeah,
bounds?
I think he was out of bounds.
What is the flag? I don't even care if it's an interception. What is the flag? What is the flag?
Cuban, would you like to expand on that?
Oh, it's him being out of bounds. Yeah. No, that's not a catch. That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
But what is the flag? For him touching the ball?
PI, but not the guy that picked it off on the other dude in the area.
I just lost my mic.
Let's see. Hang on, let me see this.
He stepped out of bounds.
Okay. There was some at very least, illegal contact makes sense.
Like
Why we can't have these things. The refs in week 5 should be fired from the league. Fired from the.
Scotty, he did get. It was on the intercepting guy.
So
The other guy did
bad.
push him a little bit.
It's an incomplete pass, but like, come on.
Play fake,
What are we
Allen
doing?
rolling.
I broke my headphones. It's fine. This will be probably roughing.
And-
They bumped him out of bounds. That's illegal. Can't do that in the NFL anymore. Like, oh my gosh.
4 minutes 52 seconds. All 3 timeouts for both teams.
Officiating. You know what is missing with officiating these days is
Accountability.
accountability, but common sense. I want to, with intentional grounding, bring back common sense with intentional grounding, because too many times people are clearly grounding the football and they're like, well, there's a guy 10 yards away from me.
Dropped.
And I'm just like, you threw the ball into the fucking ground. Stop it. You knew what you were doing. It was grounding. I hate it so much. I hate it.
Also, McDuggets, very ironic hearing Chiefs fans going in.
You guys are so wrong and dumb. You're just haters. You're haters because the Chiefs won football.
You called the entire Axel community dumb. I can't.
Anyone who thinks the Chiefs got a good whistle last year is just wrong. It's just wrong.
Also, Cuban, there's a foul
Also,
play. Unnecessary
factually
roughness
wrong.
on Scotty against the headphones.
Yeah, well, they've been broken for a while. I have to fix
Yeah,
them.
they
Allen up top, caught. Nice play by Coleman.
Keon with the
Probably a taunt. Probably should throw a flag for taunting. That's more egregious than anything Patriots have done all game, but let's go ahead and just let them do it.
All right, so completion there.
Yeah,
Well, it's
caught
more
it.
egregious than that. Than Kyle Farmer's unnecessary roughness.
I don't. To be clear, I don't think that should be a penalty at all on Buffalo. But if we're just gonna call stupid penalties, you might as well call that.
Coleman, 23 yards and a touchdown so far in this game. Snap,
And a fumble.
handoff.
James Cook has not got off like he has in other games today.
Yeah.
Like James Cook a lot, but just hasn't had the game he's had in other games.
Oh, also, I think I did forget one. We did have the Bills second half race to 10.
Okay.
That lost, didn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
might have lost.
That lost. Did it lose? I don't know.
Yeah, it did.
Both
Freaking
teams
Josh
have.
Allen. Just on that. It should have
Well,
won, but
no.
Josh Allen had to pick.
Well, it was 6-3 at half. Yeah, I forget what order we scored in here.
It was
Big
pretty
pass up the
dependable
middle,
every
and
time.
that's another first down for Buffalo as they continue to move the ball down the field. 3:20 left in this game. All 3 timeouts again for both teams.
I should have done what Chris did the race to 5.
Should have done the race to 5. It makes it more exciting. Like, get to 5. Who's going to get there?
Good play, good throw. It's right there. Assist from the refs this drive, but like, still a long ways to go. So they have to take care of business from here.
I mean, they can kick a field goal and tie it up.
Correct. I don't think that's what
Quick
they're
out
looking for.
dropped.
And
He got hit. Throw a flag.
Scotty's on full salt mode. Would you like some water to dilute the salt?
I'm shocked they didn't throw a flag there. He got bumped. He could have lost his life there, Chris.
It's we probably should have
Too soon
Khalil,
with
the fact that he's still in the game is shocking. Khalil Shakir should be checked for a concussion right now because he got slight contact after a drop ball.
All right, so here we
Allen
go.
back.
Second drop back.
Okay.
Josh Allen fleeing to the right. This
Nope.
seems
deep.
dangerous.
Big throw.
Incomplete.
That's way out of bounds.
Ow. Oh,
That just seemed like a reckless throw in general, but did it feel like Kean Coleman was still taunting the fact that he caught a ball 8 yards out of bounds?
and it doesn't even matter.
I caught it. Nobody asked.
All right. Well, we're approaching. Depending on what happens here. I
We
mean,
could have another overtime game.
we could. I mean, there's still a lot of time left. Both teams have 2 timeouts or all 3 timeouts, and there's the 2-minute warning. So even if this is the field goal ties this game, there's still plenty of time.
This is a massive play right here. Massive.
Allen rolling.
He should have run with it. Now he's
in trouble.
Incomplete.
Now he's-
Almost picked, actually.
Oh, and
then
just
Shakir wants a call. I can't believe Buffalo's not getting the call. Actually, lifting your helmet like that is a borderline penalty, I believe. I don't think you're allowed to remove your helmet on the field of play, which he's basically doing there. I don't know. Color me a rule follower, but I don't think that's allowed.
either way, it's going to result in a 4th down here, which is going to be a field goal for the New England or the Buffalo Bills here to tie this game.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
They're white and silver. Like,
all right, so here we go. The kick.
Snap good, the hold good, kick is
In.
good.
good. 20-20, 2:17 left. This game is there for the Patriots to take.
But the refs could always take it away from them.
Well, they're doing their best.
Will
Although I will say they could have called pass interference on that 3rd down play if they really, really wanted to rob the Patriots.
Josh Allen, 21 for 30, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Drake May, still trying to hunt for. Does he have a touchdown throw in this game?
He does not. Maybe he has a touchdown positive. I know Stevenson scored both touchdowns. Did he throw one? He did not throw one. They were both rushing touchdowns by Ramondre.
Yeah.
Here's a stat line for you.
Touchdowns are, and that's why QB rating at times doesn't make sense to me. It's like touchdowns.
All right.
It's like a QB doesn't get rewarded if they have a 99-yard drive and they throw 98 of it, but they don't throw the touchdown. It's almost like you're rewarded for a 20-yard drive with a 2-yard touchdown than you are a 98-yard drive with not the touchdown because you hand it off. Like, there's very big flaws with that. Like, you look at the numbers here, like Drake May and Josh Allen kind of playing level football here. 242 to 240 on 28 versus 30 attempts. Josh Allen has more yards on the ground, of course, but I don't know. I think both teams are like similar quarterback play today. And we'll see. I mean, right now, the Patriots have to be favored in this game.
So thank you, Captain Urban, for the sub.
Thank you, Captain
away.
Urban,
Thank
for
you,
the
Captain.
4 months.
My man.
We are
We have-
18 away. 18
From what?
from
From the Gallon Challenge.
The Gallon
and also
Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
and the Hot Challenge.
And also, here's a stat for you two. Ramondre Stevenson, 4 carries, 8 yards, long of 7 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a lost fumble.
He's got a fumble in this game, yeah. Because by rule, Stevenson has to have a fumble in every game.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's like a low-key version of what Jerome Bettis did a while back. We had like 5 carries for a yard and 3 scores.
Yeah, but that was a different time, and he did what he did well,
Yeah.
and he didn't
He
fumble.
also fumbled. He did fumble that game.
Well, like
think-
you mean a game? You're referencing one
not
game?
per game. Yeah, I'm referencing one game. Yeah, the one game we had 5 for a yard and 3 scores.
Here we go. Kickoff, return. Out to maybe just short of the 30, maybe the 29 here for New England. About just over, 2 minutes on the clock?
I just saw-
I mean, this is there for New England. Like, how many times has New England beat Buffalo since Brady left New England? I don't know. I actually don't know the
I
answer.
think
Like,
the answer.
is
I
it?
think the answer is like 1 to 2 times. I do remember there was that one game where Mac Jones completed a single pass in a very windy Monday night game.
Oh, I do remember that one.
Immediately under pressure, caught by Diggs.
Oh, and gonna get a first down out of it.
Wow.
I don't know how any of that happened right there.
2-minute warning.
3 of the past 10. They beat they beat Buffalo 3 of the last 10. I'll believe you, but like that's surprising to me. I would have guessed 1 to 2, 2 at the most.
Captain Urban, so Sunday Night Football just going to have great games all year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call this a great game. It's
Well-
definitely a close game.
Have you watched your team play? They've had 0 great games, but some of them are close.
Well, I didn't watch them play this week.
Well, that was a nice reprieve.
That was
Did you feel more relaxed? Did
You-
you feel like it was just like a nice Sunday to calm down and relax?
Yep, especially since we won the bye week.
Yeah, your division went 0-3, right?
Like I was telling Chris earlier, Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but you lose by winning, if you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this might be the AFC North might be a race to 8.
It's a bad division this year. I mean, Baltimore's done. They're
I
done.
don't call them done yet just because their schedule. Because once they get Lamar back after the bye week, the schedule is so easy. Like I
But
know
are they going to be 1-6, and you think they're going to make a run? Like they have to win out, basically.
Well, again, you also forget about how the Steelers like to, choke away entire season. They don't choke games away; they choke seasons away.
Yeah, but it's more that the Baltimore has to like win out,
Yeah.
like 10 straight. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, I forgot the stat. I saw it earlier today. Like after the bye week, their strength of schedule is like 420 something, 427, something like that.
Neat. They lost to a 1-3 team by 35 today.
Yeah.
whatever it
Actually, it was
was.
34. Playing.
Yeah.
Captain Urban, the Ravens are cooked, and I'm loving it.
Oh yeah, it feels. I mean,
It's not. I mean, they have injuries, obviously, but like they've also just quit on everything.
And
Like the
then
Bengals. The Bengals have done the same. The Bengals have quit.
Yeah, are the
The Ravens
Browns
have
the second
quit.
best team in the division?
man,
Maybe.
they might be.
But
I mean,
their quarterback.
not by skill.
Dylan Gabriel is not an NFL QB,
Yeah,
not a starting NFL.
Well,
QB.
at very least, he's better than Flacco.
That's fine.
I mean, that might be a low bar, but he is better than Flacco.
As a guy that liked watching Oregon, he might be a solid backup in the league. That's like his ceiling. He's not a starting NFL QB.
Yeah, problem.
No one from Oregon has ever been good at QB in the league, and we're still waiting on it.
I'm Herbert.
Okay, Herbert.
And up for a couple yards.
Herbert hasn't won a.
I mean, he's still a good
game
quarterback in the
league.
league.
I agree. I was trying to make a shot at Bo Nix because Bo Nix does in fact suck.
Yeah.
And
also,
the Broncos are going to need to find another quarterback.
Also, the Chicago Bills might have gotten
2
away
years.
with a personal foul on the previous play to Diggs, with how they were bringing down Mac. Oh, sorry, with May.
Yeah, you're allowed to tackle like that within the pocket, but outside the pocket, you're not.
And a nice catch there.
Brings it in. It's slowly coming down here. The Patriots methodically working their way down.
Did they call that
here.
inbounds?
Yeah, they did.
I don't know how they called that inbounds. I felt like he went out of bounds.
Nope, he was very much inbounds.
He was
inbounds.
No, I meant like they're running the clock. Oh yeah, he got his knee down inbounds. Never mind.
Yep.
Never mind. It was more. I knew he got the catch. It was more like I thought he got hit out of bounds after that, but he got a knee down inbounds. So forced to take a timeout. That's huge.
So Cubans, Ravens still have the same amount of healthy quarterbacks.
Well, yeah. That's true.
Captain,
they
I'll be
replaced
back
one
after
with
it's
another.
over. You guys are ahead of me. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. See you, Cap.
We'll see you in a bit, Cap. All right.
We got 1st and 10, 118 on the clock at the 39 of Buffalo.
I mean, this is almost field goal range. I don't know what they're.
Yeah, I mean, you probably only need 5 yards to.
Okay, now it's
feel
definitely field goal
comfortable.
range.
Run up the middle gets 5 or 6.
Also, why
now
are the Patriots so anti-Travion Henderson?
Well, they like Stevenson's fumbling ability.
Yeah.
In a clutch situation like this, why not give it to the guy that fumbles?
And the other reason Gibson isn't on the field is because he might have torn his Achilles or ACL or something.
I can't explain. I mean, Henderson, I think we oversold, and like he's probably not as good as people thought he was going to be.
Maybe, but the fact that he can actually hold onto a football makes him the best option.
Yeah. Now, 1 timeout left for Buffalo, 2nd and 5 from the 34. You run the ball 2 times here if you're New England and hope you can make a field goal.
Yeah.
Nothing there on 2nd down.
1 minute and 7 seconds left in this game. It's coming down to
Why does Stevenson even have a job still?
I mean,
Stephon Diggs came up big for my son's team, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Because James Cook didn't show up for him, you know?
Okay, Stephon Diggs, 12 targets, 10 receptions, 146 yards.
Most by a former Bills receiver going up against Buffalo. Interesting stat there.
Okay, what's going to happen here? 3rd and 5.
It's going to be a run. No, play fake.
It's
May looking, and he falls at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so there it is. 59 seconds.
Hate that play call. It was fine, and how it worked out, but I hate that play call.
I mean, that does seem to be a common play call. But
the clock's running. Buffalo, no timeouts. So
yeah, they're gonna run this down to about 20 seconds. So.
5-star.
No,
is this another CJ? But 5-star CJ. Y'all think Pat's got it? A little behind.
I mean, listen, this is probably from this distance. It's roughly 80% in the NFL these days, if not more. I don't know Andy Bregelas or whatever that guy's.
Yeah, he's a
I don't know.
rookie out of Miami.
Wow,
Yeah,
this is
so
going to
this
be
is a big situation for him. But
this is going to be crazy. Survivor leagues are going to get roasted with Buffalo, Cardinals, and the Rams all losing in week 5. If this ends up happening here and Buffalo can't get back down the field.
I love the kicker going to the sideline for water as if
like
I'm parched. Like I've been on the sideline the whole game, but you know what? I'm thirsty.
gotta get
I
us.
just realized I
So
could
they
use some
can't-
water.
So they can't
They
ice
can't-
the kicker.
No, New England called a timeout prior to him going on the field just to
So he can
run
get
down
his
the
water
clock.
break.
and run down the clock. But yeah, obviously.
All
his water
right,
break.
and here we go.
52.
I hate when
It's
kickers
just-
actually do that. When they just point, it's like you see where the upright.
And it's good.
It is in. There we go. So 15 seconds left.
I mean, that was right down the middle. Clutch kick.
And that is
15 on the
Now
clock.
watch the refs call pass interference on this next drive so the Bills can kick a field goal and send it to overtime.
I don't know.
Probably will.
I mean, if you're a referee, are you gonna? Yeah, I mean, this week you feels like you have to.
We're gonna have zero. I mean, the Dolphins are gonna pop bottles in week 5.
Yes.
The Dolphins. Oh wow!
Wow.
Keeping
And
got
leave it-
right where they want them.
There are no great football teams in the NFL this year. Right now, at least. Right now. Through 5 weeks.
Yeah, I'd still say the best is Tampa.
I don't know how you see that at all, but
5-star. What's up, CJ? How we doing? Y'all think Pat's got it? I'm a little behind.
you're
Yeah.
a little
You're at
behind his
2.
post, Chris.
Curtis Samuel trying to hit the outside, and he gets shut down. Flag is down. Probably going to be a hold on Buffalo.
Let's see. 8 seconds left. This is I mean, this is pretty much it.
It's over.
Piglet, can we talk about how many overtime games there have been this season? It's not normal. Rec, what is the stats on that?
I don't
Did
know
we
if
have
it's
any
been that
overtime
crazy.
games this week?
I was gonna say it hasn't been that.
Well, I guess we had
Crazy.
the one on Thursday night.
I know the one thing that we haven't seen in a while is like the amount of 40-point games. I think I saw a stat today where it was like this is the most 40-point games through week 5 that we've had this early into a season.
I'd be shocked if that's true, but
I saw it was on one of the broadcasts.
I'm just.
Yeah, it was on the Texans one, I think.
If
Yeah.
anything, I think offense has been poor in the NFL this far this year. So I'd be surprised if that's the case, but I don't know.
And now the Patriots call a timeout because reasons. So now here's the real question. How strong is Josh Allen's arm? Of course, this first play is probably going to be a little out route to get 15 yards or so. And then how far can Josh Allen throw a football?
If I'm New England, I put people on the line of scrimmage, and I put people deep, and I just hold all the guys. You run 6 seconds off the clock on a holding call.
Yeah.
5 yards, whatever. Doesn't matter. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're gonna win this game. But that's what I would do.
All right, here we go.
And that's
Allen.
game over.
And
Threw it.
3,
What
2,
a horrible
1.
play, and the Patriots win.
I don't know about a horrible play. There was no. good
I mean,
there, but
you have 8 seconds to get down the field, and I mean,
with
But like
no
I said, like how
timeouts.
strong is Josh Allen's arm? Throw it out, right? Get out of bounds.
what?
Indeed.
So that gets you what? 20, 25 yards, and then what? Then you're throwing a Hail Mary. So I mean,
It's still a whole lot better than giving up.
I mean,
I think they were trying to run like a
Hook and
in
ladder.
route with the hook and ladder situation there that just didn't work out. But
Stephon Diggs gets revenge on his old. He's talking trash here on the sideline. he's he's doing his thing.
And there we have it. We have zero
Zero.
undefeated football teams in the NFL.
Pop the champagne bottle.
Pop the champagne
crazy.
week
Is this
5.
the earliest that's ever happened in the NFL? Like, I can't imagine it hasn't happened quicker than this before. Like week 5.
I mean,
That's crazy soon.
I want to go to ESPN's Eliminator Challenge to see how many. I mean,
I can tell you right now, there's 4 people left.
well, Eliminator
5
Challenge.
people got eliminated.
Yeah, there was a lot this week. There was a lot.
Play of the game might have been that throw to Diggs right there. Honestly, and then set the Patriots up, and they took care of business. I said the Patriots are going to make the playoffs, right? I don't know if I felt great about that after the first couple weeks, but
now you do.
I still don't know how good they are, but that's a big win on the road, Sunday Night Football in Buffalo for a just confidence boost and like momentum builder. Like that's huge. That's huge. This is bigger. This is way bigger for New England than it is for Buffalo. Buffalo losing, whatever. I mean, like, didn't play great. You move on. You get after it. They'll be there in the end. They'll lose to the Chiefs in the playoffs like they do every year, and we'll, rinse, repeat. I didn't mean to include that last part, but I kind of wanted to, just for fun.
Yeah. Which I did say back on the Wednesday show that this would be the week that they would see a lot of people eliminated.
Well, we eliminated 5 in ours. There's only 4 left. So both Rec and I lost on the Rams. Let's see. Someone lost on the Bills. We had Riley losing on the Eagles, picking Eagles over Broncos. And then we had Scotty losing on the Cardinals today.
No losing on that one. Again. The worst survivor beat in the history of
I was looking at some of the Cardinals like replays. They're brutal, man. The Cardinals like there was some crazy shit going on in that Cardinals game.
Nicola still an eliminator.
Yeah.
I think one of the people still in eliminator has the Chiefs tomorrow.
There was at minimum a 14-point swing in that game. At minimum.
The dropped. I see.
Just
I'm looking right now at the dropped football going into the end zone.
and they not only did they fumble it away for no reason, but then they like kicked it into the end zone for no reason. Just pick up the ball.
So Chris, yeah, on that one where it was the interception and they fumbled it and Titans recovered for a touchdown. Did you see the head coach's reaction? Like it looked like he just made it to the playoffs.
Oh,
did you see the 70-yard run that just he dropped it at the half-yard line? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I was just talking about how Brian Callahan, second like he just won the playoffs on that one play.
Well,
dude.
Well, the Rams.
Chris, did you watch that one? The Rams were just a bad beat in the sense of like they should have played better and they should have won that game. But the Cardinals did play better, much. I mean,
they were up 21-6 in the fourth quarter, but
then it was going to be 28-6.
Also, real quick, Patrick Lane 12-5. Welcome to the show, Pat. Guessing you're a Patriots fan.
Pats are going 12-5. Dark Sage.
That's a lot.
Braves better, and now they act like never supported New England. I heard someone say today, well, I'm not wrong because I did not know Buffalo would lose, so I'm prediction is wrong.
That was a long message that I'm not sure what your takeaway is. Is that what are you trying to say though? Like New England's back?
So Pat Top says the schedule is so easy for New England. I'll go check the Patriots schedule real quick. Let's see who they got coming up.
To be clear, the Patriots are not good enough to blow out any team. So, like, an easy schedule is kind of like, is it
interesting?
Easy?
So, okay, nope, never mind. It's an easy. The next 3 games are very easy.
But they're not. New England is
still
a middling team. That's gonna,
I know what
even
you're
if
saying.
they win games, they're gonna be close. They're not. It's not like they're just like, oh, we'll just roughshod you and like we're gonna blow you out. We're gonna.
I mean, they did. They did nuke the Panthers last week.
Okay, well, do you want to repeat that?
They did nuke the Panthers last week, and again, their next 2 games are against teams that are worse than Carolina.
Who?
The Saints and the Titans.
Saints won today. Titans won today.
We've already established that the Titans very much shouldn't have.
I know. That is upsetting.
And then after that, they have the Browns.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they should win probably all 3 of those games. Absolutely.
And then they have ATL Lab in Tampa.
They should lose both those games.
The Jets, Bengals, Giants.
Ooh, the Bengals.
It's a bad schedule.
And then it ends rough with Bills, Ravens, at Jets, and then Dolphins.
Buffalo, now after this first loss, will go to Atlanta next, Carolina, so back-to-back road games, and then coming home playing the Chiefs after that. So those are the next 3 for the Buffalo Bills as they continue on with
Do they
theirs.
have a bye week in there? Because I don't think they play the Chiefs till
They play 10-13, 10-26.
Yeah, so there's a bye week.
Yeah, bye week in
between
there.
Atlanta and Carolina.
Yeah, so they have a bye in there. But as far as the next 3 opponents there, that's what that looks like.
Quick little note here: Bills hosting 4 of their first 5 games.
Listen, the Bills have not been great this far. They could easily be 3-2 at best with 3 layup games. They played 3 bad football teams, and I don't know if New England's even that good. Is New England that good? I don't think so.
I mean, New England's not a good roster. They're not a good roster.
New England is fine, but not.
The
Bills have no business losing at home on Sunday Night Football against New England.
The Patriots will maybe go 10-7, 11-6. Wow, that's a little. That's very positive there as an outlook.
I mean, 10-7
no
is
best
possible.
team this year. Let's go. NFL is wide open. It is until it isn't. But yeah, right now it feels open. It feels open.
I mean, there's a lot of teams that feel like everybody has a flaw, right? Everyone has some sort of issue that they have.
We know who's going to be there in the end, though. At least in the AFC. I don't know on the NFC side. I know who's going to be there in the AFC side.
I mean, if the Eagles keep playing Chiefs football, they'll be in the Super Bowl.
No, they're not playing Chiefs football. They're way more smoke and mirrors than the Chiefs were last year, and the Chiefs are at least outgaining teams and just winning close games. The Eagles can't. I don't know if the Eagles know how to complete a forward pass. They suck on offense right now. The Eagles every week suck on offense.
Let's go get into all the games.
Yeah, let's get into all the games here. We're going to go in and talk about some of the updates. Real quick, make sure any other takeaways of this game while I update. I also have to update our best bets of the week. Code yellow in the chat as we get that situated as well. Guys, we're going to recap all the week 5 games here coming up in just a second. So stay tuned. But hit that follow button if you're new to the channel. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. We are here every Sunday and Wednesday night. So Wednesday, we will be breaking down all the week 6 games coming up. And then Sunday night, we will be back here for another Sunday night game as we look at what's going to be on the slate and recapping all of week 6. So, Rec, any other takeaways from this game?
You know, like Bills have not played good the last 3 games. Like maybe this is the wake-up call they needed, but if they keep playing like this, they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean the Bills feel like, I feel like they're still a good team. They're still well coached. They still have a good quarterback. Is it enough to get them all the way through to the end? I would assume that they're going to be there at the end because that's kind of my thing of they're just a good team. So I think they're going to be there, but they just don't feel dominant. I'm waiting for the Bills to feel dominant, and they haven't. So that's where I'm at with the Bills. So yeah, little bit weird. I'm almost done updating these best bets real quick. As we get,
lines look good. I mean, everyone looks good against the Bengals.
yeah, the Bengals are a get right team, right?
Yeah, oh, pretty much every team in the AFC North except the Steelers feels like a get right team. The Texans definitely got right this week.
And let me just update this real quick. I'll get this going. We're going 4 and 3. And then we have our best bets basically locked in. Let me go ahead. Let me get this added, and we will recap this as well once we're done recapping all of our games. So we have our best bets. Scotty is all.
It's beside Jameis or Russ where you're back. It's not going to work like that. You're just going to lose by like 3 points less each week.
All right, let's go. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's get to some of these week 5 games. Let me change out the graphics here, and then we will get into all of the recaps right now. So let me go ahead, add these in. By the way, our best bets as of right now, Scotty, you're 3-0 this week so far. You have Kansas City -3 tomorrow, though. So Kansas City tomorrow, Monday Night Football. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You said in a weird way, as if that wasn't automatic. I'm 4-0 this week.
Oh, okay. We'll see. You feel confident, but let's see what ends up happening Monday Night Football.
It was like, but you have KC -3. So you're basically 3-1.
Also, we had all 3 of us agreed on the Indy pick.
We all hit on the Indy pick, so that was one of our super picks. We got a win there in the column, and then and then on my side, missed 2, won 2. Denver +4.5, Indy -6.5. Indy, the Raiders look bad though. Raiders look rough.
Geno Smith cannot stop turning the ball over.
It's a bad. I mean, do we just go against the Raiders every week?
Maybe it's like going against the Bengals.
It's like going against the Bengals. It's like, there's some teams you just know.
You might not want to bet on the Jets again, Chris. That was
the Jets.
That was 1,000,000-0 before they pretended to make it sort of not even.
It
really
wasn't.
Close late.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great. And
how
then
dare you pick against my boys?
it was. It's something I'm working on. It's part of. Maybe they added my chips. I'm not going to be betting any Jets games anytime soon.
I mean, you could go and turn in your longest chip.
Captain, so if we bet with you guys, we break even 10 and 10 each. It depends on the odds of those bets, but generally speaking,
betting at times is hard. Bad beats, good beats. 55% is like what people say is like really, really good.
Yeah,
we're both at 50.
We're both at 50.
All right.
Yeah,
we can get there.
I mean,
get there. Cap. Don't quit on us now.
It could be a lot worse.
Game changer. Oh, that's adorable.
The Raiders look worse than the Bengals without Burrow. I mean, it's hard to look bad, worse than the Bengals without Burrow. Bengals just.
Let's get into the games.
Yeah,
well, everyone's talking about.
Tay, which game was the most surprising this week?
The Cardinals.
Titans.
Cardinals Titans was ridiculous.
Easily. Not so much in that they won, but how it happened.
It was
literally 1,000,000-1.
It
was
here
you go, Cowboys Jets.
Cowboys Jets. We'll start with Cowboys Jets. Yeah, this game wasn't as close as the game indicated. The game was kind of out of hand early on in this one, and it wasn't particularly close. Later on in this game, the Jets dropped to 0-5, by the way. Cowboys 2-1 on the season. But the Cowboys offense keeps rolling. Brian Schottenheimer, he's been really solid at putting this offense in a position to put up some points. George Pickens was, again, shout out to George Pickens. He's dynamic. He's exciting to watch. Rec, sorry you just let him go, but here he is making an impact for the Dallas Cowboys, and the Jets just keep making mistakes. Bad fourth down decisions. Just top to bottom, the ball security for Breece Hall, 2 fumbles, 1 lost. There's just a lot of issues going on with this Jets team. Not great. Javonte Williams is playing well for the Cowboys. Who knew? He just needed a change of atmosphere, Scotty. That's all. Became the 5th Cowboys player with 5+ rushing touchdowns in the team's first 5 games of the season.
He looks shockingly good. I did not have high hopes for Javonte Williams at all.
He
looks very good.
He missed. He forced 7 missed tackles, gained 76 yards after missed tackles, with both of them were season highs. Generated 92 yards after contact in this game. He was just a really, really solid impact for them as well. So Cowboys finding ways to get the most out of Javonte and Pickens, and they just put it on early in this game. Too much for the Jets to come back on. And I think we're frozen, maybe? Anybody? Bueller? I think everyone's kind of frozen up here. So yeah.
I hear every 1 out of every 20 words you say, Chris. I don't know what's
I think we're back.
But it's annoying. I'm
just a little potato guy. Just a little potato action.
No, I'm not back. I'm not back.
Now you're
back. Why? I'm always back and then I'm not back. I don't know what's happening.
Come on, man. Hold on one second. All right. I think we are good now. Maybe. Yeah. Now we're good. Now you're good, Scotty.
It's my computer and it's being shit. I know it is. I will never buy an Apple computer over again. This thing has been garbage, which is shocking to me.
I thought you were an Apple guy when it comes to
I think mine's broken. I think this laptop, I just got a bad version. Like, it's broken. It sucks.
Well, I got you now.
iPhone is far superior to any Android product, but like this laptop,
trash.
An Android like phone. I have self-respect for myself. Can't just do.
Spam potato in the chat.
Yeah, it's potatoing. Rec, you're still there, right?
But this laptop sucks.
Also, Cuban, you still got the Montfort laptop.
The Montfort.
No, they don't pay for Apple.
Yeah, he's gone full robot mode.
What's up, Juice? The one. How we doing, Juice? Welcome, man. Good to have you.
Broncos won.
Let's go. So Scotty, any last thoughts on this Cowboys? Not a lot to talk about here. I think the Jets are a bad team, 0-5, and there's not.
Scotty died.
Yeah, Scotty's coming back. Not much to talk about here with the Jets. Cowboys. I guess the biggest question for me for the Cowboys is how good. What's the ceiling of this team? Like that's
ceiling. Well, ceiling's probably like first round playoff exit.
Like
wild card team that gets nuked in the first round by a real team.
I think that's the bigger question out of this game is who are the Cowboys? What are the Cowboys? And are they what's their ceiling here? I think that's the bigger takeaway because the Jets aren't anything. Scotty, are you back?
I'll take that as a no. It's okay. We can let him go so we can actually have smart conversations on the show.
it's a work in progress. We're working on it.
Heard that, Rec.
Heard that. Hey.
Heard that, Rec.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Cowboys, I think, are maybe feel like an above average team. Like when it's all said and done, they've got to work on the defense.
Their ceiling is the same as the Steelers.
I mean, the Cowboys are an interesting team because they have one of the best offenses
Yes.
in the NFL right now. I mean, they don't even have CeeDee Lamb playing, and they're crushing it. But their defense is disgusting. So, how much can you transform that defense within a season? We'll see. What's their ceiling? I think their ceiling. I think Rex said the ceiling was like making the playoffs. I think their ceiling is probably one win in like the wild card round of the playoffs.
Yeah, it's
but they're not. They're certainly right now not close to like a true Super Bowl contender. No, of course not.
Yeah, and I mean they've been doing. I feel like, given the circumstances of what we've seen in the first couple weeks, better than what I've expected, especially offensively. But yeah, I mean they can compete in any game that they're in. It's just whether or not their defense is going to give the game away when it's all said and done. I think that's the biggest question for the Cowboys each and every single week. So, yes. Cowboys, they're the ones to talk about in this one. Jets are a mess.
Captain Urban, it makes me wonder where they may be if they hadn't made that trade. I don't think Micah Parsons moves this defense to good enough to win what you want to win. So, I don't love losing Micah Parsons if you're the Cowboys, but like long term, I think it'll be for the best for him, to be honest. And right now, Mike is kind of flailing in Green Bay, and Green Bay was atrocious on defense last week against the Cowboys, so we'll see.
Yeah. So there you go. Jets. I think I'm done putting any kind of faith in betting the Jets. You have these baiting Owen or just buying in on 0-4 teams, 0-5 teams, this and that, baiting 5-0 teams. I think I'm going to take a break with the Jets because my best bet of the week didn't even come close, and we're just going to leave the Jets. We're going to let them. I'm just going to relax a little bit. So that's it.
Yeah, I'll say this about the Jets, though. Like, they're the only winless team left, but they still don't even feel like the worst team. Like, it still feels like there's like maybe 4 or 5 teams worse than the Jets, but they've gotten some lucky wins.
Titans certainly are
Saints.
there.
Titans feel bad.
I think the Saints and Jets might be on like pretty level ground. I don't think there's 4 or 5, but maybe 2 or 3.
Titans feel like the consensus worst, but I mean the fact
Titans are the worst team in the league and had no business winning today.
Yeah,
None.
we're gonna get fired up on that game. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Let's see what's next. Oh boy.
Broncos Eagles. All right. So Broncos Eagles. Broncos end up getting a win late in this game. They start out slow. Another slow start for the Denver Broncos in this one. Trailing 2 touchdowns into the fourth quarter. By the way, just a heads up, there was a lot of comeback wins. So we had the Titans, who came back from an 18-point deficit to beat Arizona 22-21. Panthers came back from a 17-point deficit to beat Miami 27-24. Broncos, 14-point deficit, defeated the Philadelphia Eagles 21-17. Saints overcame an 11-point deficit to defeat the Giants. And then the Commanders, 10-point deficit to defeat the Chargers. It was comeback week in the NFL with all of these double digits, 5 double-digit teams or deficits across the NFL to come back and win these games. But Denver Broncos come back in this one, and I was watching this game as a Broncos fan. Let me just, I'll be honest with you. I'm still really not, this was a good win. I'll take the win. Bo Nix is still a struggle for me in this sense. He was averaging 4 yards per attempt entering the fourth quarter tonight, Scotty, which is not good. He completed 9 of 10 passes for 127 yards and a touchdown in the fourth quarter, but it felt so difficult leading up to that. There were some calls in this game, as you were alluding to throughout this show so far. There were some things, but let's not take away from the fact that the Eagles' offense is still not there going up against this Denver defense. The Denver defense had some issues early on in this game, but then tightened up as the game got on, right? So Eagles still feel flawed offensively, still feel like they can't get over the hump necessarily offensively, and they haven't found their stride. So Broncos shot themselves in the foot with a lot of penalties and the slow start, found a way to get going late in this game and got a win. Now, it came down to a weird a 2-point conversion, right? Because we've seen this in the first 2 weeks where the Broncos came in and they ended up tying this game, getting into tied games where they lose down the stretch, which they could have in this game. Would that have been the issue? But there was a strange play call that people were like, wait a minute, we're going for 2 on this. To either we're going to miss this and be down 1, or we're going to go up 1. But in the end, it kind of played a role because the Eagles did end up coming down and they could have tied it. But the fact that the Broncos ended up going for 2 gave them a little bit extra. So I feel like the coaching staff took a gamble and put them in a position where they didn't want to be in those first 2 losses where they lost by a field goal down the stretch. So that being said, Broncos found a good win. It was not a pretty win by any means, but you'll take the fact that they're going on the road. They left after this game to go over the pond for their European game next week on a short week against the defending champs that were 4-0. You'll take what you can get regardless. And all these things I get there's issues with referees. I understand that there's going to be bad play calls, but there's bad play calls in every game. The Broncos have been on the bad end of play calls, right? I get it. We always say the same thing. It shouldn't have come down to a couple plays here and there, right? I get that. But when it comes down to it, did the Eagles offense do enough in this game to win this game? And the answer is no. And so that's where I draw this line here. So I take a responsibility when my Broncos lose by 3, and it's like it shouldn't have come down to it. I'm not going to blame it on the referees. I'm not going to blame it on this. Win the game earlier on in the game if you're Philadelphia. So that's where I'm at with this game. But the Broncos got a good win and they got an easy schedule. Well, a manageable schedule coming up with the Jets, the Giants, some of these other teams coming up. So big win for Denver here. And we'll move on to the next week.
Oh, yeah. Listen, to be perfectly honest, I have not bet a ton on the NFL. My largest bet of the season by far
was the Denver Broncos.
was the Broncos plus 4.5 this week. And knew it, cashed it. Mostly based on not Denver, but Philly, and my disbelief in their offense and where their offense is at in both the running and passing game. They can't do anything offensively. They're so bad offensively. Like, coming into this game, as we talked about, they're 4th worst in the NFL in yardage differential in the NFL coming into this game.
Which is wild for a 4-0 team.
4th worst.
For a 4-0 team.
They completed 0 yards of passing in the second half last week and won a football game. And in this game, they got up. Do I think the officiating kind of screwed the Eagles? Yes. Would I normally be more excited about that if it wasn't the Broncos? Yes. I mean, there were countless calls late that were just really the unnecessary roughness on the 3rd down play where the Broncos were just going to kick a field goal was awful. It was really bad. And quite frankly, the pass interference no call that would have set up the Eagles at 1st and goal at the 3 for their last play of the game that wasn't called was like insane to me. Like I've never, if the Broncos changed uniforms and the Chiefs, the internet would be shut down right now, Chris. It would be shut down. It would be shut down. People would be losing their minds. The Chiefs got away with it again. It's not fair.
Can't keep getting away with this.
But because it's not the Chiefs, people don't. They're like, whatever. All right. And in fact, they'll turn the other cheek because they're like, well, the Eagles lost. That's fun. We like that. We like when the Eagles lose. I don't find a lot of things from this game. This game kind of went the way I thought it would.
Yeah.
I thought it would be close. I think both offenses are struggling to find things. I think both quarterbacks are playing really bad football right now. And that doesn't change. I mean, there was another call with like Bo Nix strip sack that they called incomplete, and I'm like, kind of looked like a fumble to me. I don't think Bo Nix. Listen. I understand Broncos 3-2. You just beat an undefeated team. I don't mean to rain on your parade, but you don't have a quarterback. You got to find another one.
Well,
again.
Even Twitter, even Broncos Twitter is starting to find. You're starting to see it on.
Bo Nix is not it.
X,
He's not it.
The Broncos community, at least a lot of people that I, keep tabs on in the Broncos community are like, all right, Bo needs to
look at this dude.
figure this stuff. Like,
hold on. Cuban, how do you? I'm curious. Cuban, do you like Bo Nix? Do you think Bo Nix is your answer? I'm curious. Go ahead, though, Chris. Sorry.
No. And for me, the fact here's what I'm feeling. And deep in my soul, I'm watching the first half of this football game.
In your plums.
And I'm feeling like I did when I was watching Russ. That's how I felt the first half of this game. And it felt bad. I was like, this shouldn't be this hard. And did he come in through? But how much of this here to me is the product of the defense keeping him in this game? If the defense isn't good, what does this game look like? Like, if the defense isn't as I mean, the defense absolutely was crazy today. 15 sacks coming into the game, adding 6 more against the Eagles. They have 21 sacks through 5 games. So, I mean, the defense,
but he did so good last year. Go back and watch. Did he? Or was he wildly overrated? I think he was solid for a rookie year and better than most people expected. But no, he did not do so good last year. There were countless games where he was garbage. I promise you.
It's a sophomore slump, but he already is 40. He's a man.
I'm a man.
I mean, he is old. He's old for a second-year QB.
But I will say,
like 20. What is he? 26? 26? Is that his age?
Fact check that, Rec. I don't know. I can't remember what he's at right now. But
I would say 25. Let's see. Bo Nix is 25 years old.
25.
Okay.
So he's basically 40.
When's his birthday?
February 25th, 2000.
Okay. So, but
I am older than Bo Nix.
But here's the thing, though. All right, so you had the loss against the Colts and the Chargers, whatever. Their 3-point losses, whatever, or their last second field goal losses. But otherwise, like, this team could, if everything goes 5-0. What really was
stop that. That's just stupid.
I'm just saying.
If everything went the right direction, yeah, you'd be undefeated.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, you can say that about every team about losses or wins. It's all the same.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying.
That's why it's weird to say.
Either way, they're 3-2. They needed to get a win. They got a win against an undefeated Philly team on the road. Yes.
And a soft schedule.
Coming up, which is what they needed, because they got the Jets coming up at home, the Giants coming up at home, and the Dallas Cowboys coming up at home, and then Houston, Las Vegas before they get to KC. So that schedule lines up very nicely for them moving forward. They need to take advantage of it. And but here's
they're like a mediocre team, so I don't know.
I guess my measuring stick will come in the next 3 weeks with what you can do against some of these defenses, especially the Dallas defense and 2 bad New York teams that you should be able to take advantage of. If they can dominate those games, maybe I'll feel a little bit better. But if they come out flat in those games, and those are close games where they're like what we've been seeing, I'm gonna feel a little upset. So
of those 3 weeks, I already know the Giants are going to be one of my bets of the week. The other two teams, I don't know, but the Giants may beat the Broncos outright.
we'll see. I mean, Giants
May, but
So
it'll be
what's the next
close.
game?
They'll cover.
So, by the way, Eagles still
Eagles are not good right now.
Eagles are in a bad spot.
They're not
I
a
feel
good
like.
football team.
For a-
They're 4-1, and they're just defending Super Bowl champs, and they played like garbage for the whole season. Not garbage, but they haven't played well. Not near. I mean, Saquon had like 20 yards rushing today. Like, they finally found the passing game a little bit, and there were a lot of calls that hurt them. But like, they finally passed the ball, but it still didn't equal a win. I don't know. The Eagles are searching, right? I think the Eagles are going to be in trouble moving forward. I really, really do. I think the NFC is wide open. Like, literally before this week, I'd have been like, maybe the Rams will compete with the Eagles, and the Rams may, in fact, suck because how embarrassing did they perform on Thursday night? I don't know. The NFC you might as well just like throw a coin up in the air and figure out who's going to win that because nobody is good enough to win.
Are you going to bet the AFC for the Super Bowl real quick?
I would definitely bet the AFC for the Super Bowl.
So Chris, what happens if the Jets win next week? I mean, they won't. I don't think. Like, the Jets are the Jets, they're a bad. I mean, the defense of the Broncos is gonna devour.
Oh, that's why we're stopping on the Jets.
The
'cause they're playing
Jets.
Your Broncos.
I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm tired of. I should take Denver -7. I should, but I'm not gonna. I'm over it.
What's next?
Let's get to the next.
Until the Broncos find a quarterback, they're not real though.
Lions and Bengals. Lions beat the Bengals here 37-24. And the Bengals struggles continue. And they just I was watching some of these games, some of the highlights after the game, but I was watching on Red Zone some of the different things happening in this one. It was a struggle for Cincinnati early on in this one. And Detroit, I mean, just taking care of business on the road in Cincinnati. And yeah, this is par for the course. The Bengals are a lost team. They were getting booed by their own fans at points in this game that I was just like, man, it's that kind of a season. It's just not it. But the Lions still, I mean, the Bengals still put up 24 points here on the Lions. I don't think that's much to think about here. I think that's it's more of just like Lions get in.
It's garbage points.
Yeah, exactly. Lions get in, get a win. They give up some points on the back end. Whatever. They were just in and out. So Lions continue on. They are 4-1. Bengals dropped to 2-3. It's kind of crazy to think where the Bengals are at, that they're only 2-3. It could be a lot worse.
They could be 0-5 very easily. They definitely should have lost week 1 and week 2 with a penalty. Yeah, no. The Bengals should be 0-5. I'm glad they're not because like they would then get a like unwarranted draft pick that's too high for them.
They'll still get a high pick probably.
They probably will. The Lions, after week 1's debacle against the Packers, have looked the part and look good. I don't know if I take anything if I'm a Lions fan away from this game.
You can't take anything from a Bengals game.
Just suck. It'll be interesting if the Bengals move Trey Hendrickson at the deadline to a team. Feels like they would go NFC if they do. I don't know. You can't take a ton, but the Lions did what they needed to do. Like, literally, I'm like, outdoors, maybe they're not so good, but against this defense, Goff was just throwing outside to Monron St. Brown at like the line of scrimmage, and he was like, let me just walk in for a touchdown. It's kind of what the Bengals defense does. So Lions moving forward, looking good. Bengals done.
Dead.
So the NFC or
Dead.
the AFC North
AFC
is
North.
just dog shit right now.
It's the biggest-
dog shit.
I would say the AFC North is the biggest disappointment.
It's the worst division. It's the worst division in football right now.
It's
I
bad.
agree.
It's bad.
It's the worst division in football.
Aiden Hutchinson tallied 8 pressures, just one fewer than the Bengals' entire pass rush put together, which is crazy. Jake Browning, 2 for 9 for 40 yards and 3 interceptions on downfield passes.
Do we believe that this team would be good with Joe Burrow? Because I don't.
Yes.
Uh,
They'd be
Or-
much
or
better, but they
maybe not
wouldn't be good.
Well, maybe not
They
good.
wouldn't
They
be
at
good.
very least be like at least like have a realistic shot at the playoffs.
Sure, but like not anything special.
Yeah, I'm not picking them to go to the. I never picked them to go to the Super Bowl.
No, they wouldn't.
But
I'd be
yeah, and
surprised if they
also-
won a playoff game. They don't
But
have
yeah,
anybody.
on that note, it's like people
outside
talking
of
about like,
Chubb.
oh, like they need to just get Browning out there, get a better quarterback, like trade for Russ, trade for Cousins, trade for Jameis. No, what that's gonna do is gonna make you like maybe win by, or maybe lose by less.
That's
Like instead of
insane
losing by
to me.
20, they're gonna
Like,
lose by 17. Like
they just
that's
lose.
Still
insane to me that
trash.
people really believe we're right there. If we could just get Jameis, we would, yeah, we gave up 37 today, but with Jameis, we could score 25 instead of 24.
no,
It's insane.
And
And Jameis would throw a couple touchdowns to the other team, probably. And I love Jameis Winston.
I love Jameis.
Love him as a person. But it's stupid. These people that just think, why aren't the Bengals getting a better quarterback? It's
Because
because
that
there's
accomplished
nothing
nothing.
available. There's also not a good option available that you can just add. Adding Jameis Winston is not.
It's not going to move the needle.
solution to your problem.
It's not going to
I
move the
mean,
needle.
you could bring back it. Not bring back. You could bring in Kenny Pickett
No.
before he starts in Vegas.
Kenny Pickett is not better than Jake Browning. They're like the Spider-Man meme.
Safety Kirby Joseph became the 6th player since 2000 with at least 20 interceptions in his first 4 seasons. Kirby Joseph. So he's doing some solid things on the defensive side of the football.
Can you name who has the most interceptions in the first 4 years?
I would just guess Ed Reed, but that's probably wrong.
Ed Reed's in the
No,
top.
he,
5,
he's
I think.
4th, I think.
I think he's top 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Troy.
it's not Troy.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a player like he was. It's a former Patriot. Used to be really good and then fell off a cliff.
Stephon Gilmore.
No, older than that. Not Revis. It's not Revis. He
No,
didn't have enough picks. It was oh my gosh, the guy that played for the Chiefs later on, but he had like 3 picks against.
no,
Not him.
no. I don't think he played for the Chiefs. I do believe that I'm mostly sure that this man played for a division rival of the Chiefs.
I know him. I'm thinking Ty Law.
It's
But-
not Ty Law. It's way more recent than Ty Law.
Who is it?
Wait.
An undrafted free agent named J.C. Jackson.
He sucks.
He was good with New England. He sucked with Vegas.
No, it was with the Chargers, but sure.
Oh, the Chargers. Well, I knew it was a division rival of the
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the Chargers and he was a dumpster.
Dumpster
fire.
fire.
Yeah. All right, let's get to
But
the
yeah,
next
yeah.
one. Texans and Ravens. This is a quick one.
I was hate watching this game and I was loving it.
You were watching the world burn for Baltimore in this one. You were
Yeah.
loving every aspect of every single Houston Texans touchdown. Houston improves to 2-3 with a win over the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens dropped to 1-4 on the season and they're cooked. They're done. CJ Stroud 4 touchdowns. First win. Led the touchdowns. Texans' first win in Baltimore here for them. And banged up Ravens defense, banged up offense. Obviously you got a quarterback that's struggling with injuries. Lamar Jackson out in this game. Derrick Henry continues to struggle. Cooper Rush came in for his first start in a Ravens jersey. That didn't go well, obviously.
I can't believe that. No,
I mean,
that can't be true.
No, yeah, no.
Unfortunately, the
Super
receivers kept dropping
Cooper.
passes. The receivers kept dropping passes, and the offensive line kept hanging them out to dry.
Oh,
It was
sure,
never
yeah,
Cooper Rush's
yeah.
fault.
Cooper
It
Rush.
never is. You should know this by now. You're a Cowboys fan. You've seen this firsthand.
Of course, Super Cooper just had all of these other issues that weren't his fault. Ravens now have allowed 35 or more points in 4 games, which is most such games in a season in team history. Baltimore became the first team in the Super Bowl era to allow 37 plus points in 4 of their first 5 games. It's not just an offensive thing, guys. It's a team-wide issue, and they are just in a bad place. They're done. They're cooked. Ravens on to next year.
It's such an interesting thing because week 1 against Buffalo, they were the far superior team if you watch that game. They lost, but there were weird things at play. They were the better team. Then you get some injuries to your defense a little bit. You get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You squeak out a win in week 2.
No, it was a dominant week 2 win.
Oh, but it took a while. But that was against Cleveland. So,
Yeah.
Caveat. But it actually was close for 2.5 quarters at least before they stretched that out. Listen, I know they have injuries on defense, and now I think the injury to Lamar just broke them in this game. That's why I had to bet on the Texans. I'm like, you're like, well, you could have had it this time. I'm like, I still have a good number. I'll take all the numbers. Texans
-7.
I think, what did I have? I had Texans.
You got -1,
+1.
I think.
Yeah.
-1 or +1?
You had -1.5. I think you had -1, but it got to 1.5. You were like, I would take it at 1.5.
Yeah, I'm like, this is an
You
automatic.
think
If Cooper Rush is playing this game, these players are quitting on this team. They're not going to play for him. And they're also injured. The defense has been awful. The offense is going to quit without Lamar. This team is going to have to try run it back another year. I don't know how many years King Henry has left. Dude's been running for forever.
Probably almost none.
And what that looks like and coaching wise, but like I this is more a testament to me being like, I knew the Texans weren't gonna allow Cooper Rush to score, and I don't know, Texans against an awful defense. Texans offense has been bad this year, but
Texans offense has been awful.
Felt pretty good. Well, they kind of figured it out last week, but that was against a bad team as well. So.
Yeah, it's the Titans that doesn't count.
Correct. So we'll see. Their offensive line sucks, but the Ravens can't take advantage of that. So this was like I should have bet $1 million on this game. This is the easiest bet of my life, and I failed to bet as aggressive as I should on this one. But this is more telling on the Ravens than is the Texans. Texans get 2-3 in a weird division. I mean, the Colts are now 4-1. Jags are 3-1 with a game tomorrow night that we'll see against the Chiefs. But Ravens feel done.
I mean, Ravens have the Rams next week. That doesn't feel great.
And then the bye.
And then they get the bye. Then they got Chicago. Which
Lamar's not playing next week either.
Yeah.
They're gonna be 1-5.
Just for shits and giggles, what are the odds for the AFC North?
By the way, Ravens 7.5-point underdogs at home against the Rams going into next week on the look ahead. As of right now,
that's probably gonna put a lot of money on LA.
LA is not a team that blows teams out sometimes so well. Like they get.
I mean, LA just screwed me on my Survivor this past week, so there's that.
That was just bad. They just played bad. It wasn't screwed like I got screwed by someone fumbling at the goal line. And
no. I mean, no. Kyron fumbled on the goal line and screwed that game.
He did,
but that fumble was like he
forced.
Yeah, that was a forced fumble. It wasn't like he just dropped the ball.
But
That
he-
was a massive punch to his head and then the ball.
So like, but I mean, he gets that touchdown. He punches that in. That
He-
game
he
is
did get punched in the
basically
face, yeah, that was
Sure.
true.
so yeah.
Which, anyways, but yeah, Chris, what are the odds for the AFC North? I'm
AFC,
just curious what
AFC North.
because the Ravens
Division-
after this week, Ravens have an
division
easy
winner.
schedule.
It's
and the Steelers have a hard schedule.
weirdly enough,
AFC North?
Ra-
Oh my, no.
Ravens are still
No.
favorites in the AFC North, which is
They're-
wild.
On DraftKings, they're plus 100 right now. So
They're-
basically even odds.
They're minus 110 on FanDuel.
They're plus 100 on DraftKings. Steelers are plus 110. The Browns and Bengals are plus 1800. So
Oh, you're about to bet the Steelers?
they're essentially saying the Ravens and Steelers are the only team with shots. And they're still
The Ravens are 1-4 with no life, and they're minus 110 on FanDuel.
That's, you know what this is. This is them believing in the Steelers so little.
Probably.
I mean, to be underdogs in the division race when you're 3-1 to a team that's 1-4 is insane. In general, just in general.
Tactical. What's up, Tactical? Let's fucking go, Pats. Let's go, Pats. I'm
Yeah,
guessing
a lot of Patriots fans today.
Pats fans coming in hot tonight. Love it. What's
They're
up?
excited.
Welcome in, guys. Hit that follow button if you're new, like Tactical is. Like, jump in. We'd love to have you. Every Wednesday, we're breaking down previews for the next week. Sunday, we watch Sunday Night Football and we recap all the games. Let's go. Welcome in. Good to have you. So yeah. Here we go. Texans get a little boost going into their next week, but Ravens. It's the story here is the Ravens being cooked. They're done.
Yeah, I don't know how they're still the betting favorites. I really don't.
It's wild.
I know. But at the same time, I'm not betting them because I believe in the Steelers that little as well. What a shit division.
What a shit.
Just punt on that division.
Yeah,
just get them
Also,
out.
It's done.
Speaking of dead, do we have to talk about this game?
For like 2 seconds. Puck Pigeon,
I-
by the way.
We won some bets, so that's good.
Puck Pigeon. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Who's your team and where you're from? Like
Thank
to
you,
get to know you.
Pigeon.
Puck Pigeon is
Appreciate you.
in the
Are you a hockey
house.
fan?
Let's go. Yeah, Puck Pigeon. So I'm guessing Pittsburgh
The
Penguins. Penguin fan.
Any bird.
Any bird.
Anaheim Ducks.
Any hockey bird. So Penguins, Ducks.
Do the Flyers qualify? I don't
Flyers,
know.
I would assume. But anyways, Colts and Raiders here. This is, I mean,
One team
Raiders.
is a mistake. The other team is surprisingly good.
A lot of people were high on the Raiders coming into the season, thinking they would be good. I think Scotty, you like the Raiders.
I just thought there would be upgrades, but it is not.
It has
on the
not
way
turned out. And I thought the opposite about the Colts. And look at where they are. We have a Raiders team that's 1-4. The Colts, who are 4-1, who won this game in dominating fashion, steamrolling the Las Vegas Raiders at home here. It just, I mean, the Colts just continue to just roll through all of their games so far this season. It's just the Colts have won 3 games by 20 plus points in 2025 after having 0 such games from 2022 to 2024 combined, and 0 wins by 10 or more points in the 2024 season. So everything has
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes is coming in,
and the
and
offensive line and Jonathan Taylor
Jonathan
running the
Taylor is a
ball.
monster.
Nobody's business. They're playing great football. I still long term are the Colts a threat? I just can't see it. But
Code
they're
yellow,
playing
by the
great
way.
football right now. They're playing great football.
Yeah, they could have been 5-0 if it wasn't for Adonai Mitchell.
Absolutely. Well, they should be 5-0. Yeah, they should beat the Rams. No doubt about it. So, as Chris leaves, the Raiders now left at 1-4 after now 4 straight losses after a win in week 1, I believe. you get a new quarterback, you draft a running back really high, you get a coach that's won a Super Bowl before, and Pete Carroll and Geno Smith have combined, and you get Ashton Genty, and it has not only not worked, it's been worse than anyone ever believed. Both sides of the football in Las Vegas are bad right now. You could argue they're close to the worst team of football right now. That's how bad they're playing. Listen, credit to the Colts for taking it. 40-6. You should never discredit a team for beating an NFL team 40-6. But man, are the Raiders bad right now and lost and don't know where to go. It didn't help. Brock Bowers was out in this one for the Raiders, so they didn't have who I thought was going to be the number one fantasy tight end, but he's dumpster firing on my son's fantasy team right now, just destroying it week in and week out with poor performances.
Well, I'm sure you're okay with who the number one fancy tight end is, though. Your Rammy.
Little Trey McBride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, but that just is a statement on tight ends aren't important in fantasy this year. No, I would definitely disagree with that. But right now, there's no elite tight end, so apparently, you just wait and see what happens week to week. My son's gonna lose because Jake Ferguson had like a monster game today for no reason at all.
Ferguson's been the top 5 tight end this year.
Sure, but a top 5 tight end is good for 12 points? It's not a big deal, but he had 25 today with 2 touchdowns. Anyway, the Colts are playing great. The Colts feel like the favorite in the AFC South, and we'll see how serious they are. The Raiders suck. Chris. The Raiders suck.
They suck. They're awful. The better tight end is on the other side, and this season, Warren has been a baller.
Brock didn't play. So let's not,
Sure. But
which I got late notification on that, so my son played Brock Bowers. It's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I have a lot of things to do. I don't get notifications because it's this thing. So I did not know that Brock Bowers. He's like, what does it mean by out? I'm like, oh no, that's not good.
Yeah,
I thought he would play. Brock sucked this year. By the way, he's been the worst. The Raiders are just the worst. The Raiders probably, but also the Raiders suck.
It's been a rough road for the Raiders. But it is what it is. Colts continue to roll. Let's go to the next one. Dolphins and Panthers. Again, one of those games that ended up having a comeback win. Panthers overcame a 17-point deficit to defeat Miami's 27-24 in this game. And yeah, this one, I was keeping tabs on it. It wasn't one of my games that I was super excited about because obviously I already know that the Miami Dolphins, now 1-4, and the Carolina Panthers 2-3. We should call them the Pampers. We should call them the Carolina Pampers at this point, and the Dolphins because they haven't earned the P quite yet. So these two teams, I wasn't exactly jacked up to watch this game, but Panthers showed some grittiness fighting back in this one and ended up getting a win. Rico Dowdle, which came from Dallas, by the way, first Panthers running back with 200 or more rushing yards in a game since D'Angelo Williams in 2012. So, that being said, Carolina gets the win here.
Yeah, we had this on Red Zone from time to time, and they kept throwing up these stats where the Panthers outgained. The rushing yards in this game, leading rusher was 206 with Rico Dowdle for the Panthers. It was 16 yards for the Dolphins. Devon Chain on 10 carries had 16 yards. I've never in my life seen a game where the other team outgains you by 200 on the ground, where the Panthers had to fight and claw their way back. They were down.
It was a weird game.
They needed a late touchdown to win this game. despite being like dominating in the trenches. Super weird game. The Panthers tried to blow, but they pulled it out late. And Rico Dowdle having 206 is just a testament to how the Dolphins defense feels about their future prospects. They've also quit. That is the only answer. When you allow Rico Dowdle to have 206 against you, you've quit. You've quit.
How many teams?
You lost Tyreek. You're 1-3.
How
You
many
quit.
teams quit?
You quit.
How many teams quit when you have a 17-0 lead?
I mean, it's just it.
They did have a 17-0 lead going to half.
And then
And I'm not even sure they played that well. And Tua sucks. Jalen Waddle played fine, but like everybody, you can't sit on a 17-0 lead, especially like I don't know. They're
right.
the fucking Dolphins.
Let's take a poll. Ravens have quit. The Raiders have quit. The
Bengals and Ravens have quit.
Bengals have
The
quit.
Jets are winless, but they haven't quit. It feels like
I don't know if the Jets have quit.
Jets haven't quit. Tennessee found out that they aren't quitting quite yet.
they tried to quit.
They
and the Cardinals
tried.
wouldn't let them.
Correct.
The Cardinals did everything in their power.
The Cardinals are on the cusp, but they haven't quite quit. So what do you have? 3 teams that have quit so far this season that and counting? We're working on it.
Two of
And
them
Dolphins.
were like teams that were supposed to be good, and then they just injuries have forced them to like
Quit.
when you're supposed to be good and you're used to winning, and then you have injuries and then you start losing. It's much easier to quit.
Coach,
You just quit faster.
Coach McDaniels here is going to be. I mean, he's back to being the first out at this point.
It should still be Brian Callahan. He did nothing to earn that win.
But he got a win though. That's the difference. and it's a 1-4 team in Miami.
That is the least. I want to know the percentage when the Cardinals player fumbled at the half-yard line for no reason. I mean, that was 100% over. I'm gonna do a code yellow.
Code yellow in the chat. Shout out to Colts for my limiter team this week. Guess someone took a stab at it. Is that a Mark Sanchez joke?
Yes.
Who is better, D'Angelo Williams or Ricky Williams? I would take
D'Angelo.
I don't know. Ricky Williams, man. You get a little weed in his system and he can run forever.
I don't know why this is a conversation. Look, D'Angelo actually accomplished something.
The question is Ricky Williams high during his during this, or am I getting sober, Ricky Williams? If that's the case, I need performance enhanced Ricky Williams if I'm getting anything. So that's who's better.
I'm picking D'Angelo Williams, especially in the month of October.
Ricky Williams would have loved to smoke shed with Coach McD. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
True.
It was the Ricky show for a while. Speaking of Eliminator Challenge, it was a brutal week. A lot of people. We lost 5 this week, Hauser. 5.
And if the Chiefs somehow lose, we'll lose 6.
So it's coming down to it. Scotty had the Cardinals. Rec and I had the Rams. And we had 1 Bills and 1. What was the other one? 1 Bills and 1. There was
the other.
I can't remember the other one. But yeah, we lost 5. Panthers running back versus Dolphins. Eagles. Yep. Dolphins running back with the same last name, Rec.
Yeah, I'm still taking D'Angelo over Rick.
Yeah. All right, let's keep moving on here because we have 6 more games to go through. All right, let's go. Vikings and Browns. I didn't catch a lot of this game. Obviously, it was the early game in London this week, but it was I tried to catch the end of the game, and the end of the game felt like it was, a little more entertaining, at least. I mean, this was kind of a close game throughout, but Minnesota Vikings end up getting a win here. against the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns were in the lead here at a certain point late in this game, but Minnesota came back and took the lead 3-2. Or they're 3-2 on the season. Cleveland Browns dropped to 1-4. Wentz led the game-winning drive to escape London with the victory. So this game, it came down to it, but the Vikings came out on top. Sunday's win marks Carson Wentz's 14th career game-winning drive, his first since Week 18 of 2023 as a Ram against the 49ers. Vikings didn't really let Myles Garrett get going. Only 2 pressures on 35 pass rushes. His second lowest pressure rate in a game since 2021. So that was also part of this. But, the Vikings get a win against the Browns in London.
Mostly don't care.
Yeah.
I don't really like these early games. Mostly because, I go to church, so I never see them really.
I just sleep through them.
Fair enough.
Vikings are 5-0 in London, says Black Market.
The biggest controversy in this game. Well, there were 2 fun things I want to say about this game. One is apparently the Vikings missed a short field goal, where I've seen on Twitter people talking about how it hit like a camera or a cord that caused it to miss, which would have been a huge storyline if had the Vikings not won this game. I don't know if I can definitively say that happened, but I've heard that. 2, coming in this game, the Browns quarterbacks that were making their debut in the NFL as a first-time starter with the Browns were 0 in their last 16. They were 0-16.
Now 0-17.
Now 0-17, but were they so close?
I can't wait for Shador to start so I can bet that game.
He won't. They won't start him. I'm rewatching this fumble by the Cardinals, by the way, against the Titans. I don't know if it's definitive the ball's out of his hands before the goal line.
It was close, man.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was out of his hands.
We'll get there when we get there, Scotty. I know you're upset.
Somehow I'm watching it.
A quick note about this. The Vikings have a very obvious hole on defense that the Steelers and Browns have exploited. Vikings can't stop the run. Passing game they're perfectly fine in, but the secret to beat the Vikings is to run the ball down their throats.
You don't need a secret to beat the Vikings. They're at best an average football team. But yes. Running down their throats. Dylan Gabriel, I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it 3 times. I'm an Oregon fan. Appreciate what he did for Oregon last year. He's not an NFL starting quarterback. He might be a solid backup, but that's like his ceiling. He's not a starting quarterback in the NFL. He's just not. He doesn't have the ability, unfortunately.
All right.
Swag Master, let's go.
Scotty is a Vikes hater. I promise. I don't even think about the Vikings. I'm not a hater of the Vikings. I have no issue with the Vikings one way or the other. I definitely don't hate the Vikings at all.
Hell, he was defending the Vikings hard in the preseason.
Yeah.
I thought with JJ McCarthy, and obviously Wentz has played okay, and they're 3-2. But they're not playing good football right now.
He nothings them. Yeah, you nothing them.
I do nothing them because they are nothing.
As a Pats fan, that felt amazing. Jake makes truly him.
The Vikings at best are mediocre, but I have no reason to hate the Vikings. Why would I hate the Vikings? They're not in my division. They're not in my division. They're not in the Cowboys division. I could care less if the Vikings are good or bad. I have no ill will towards the Vikings at all. I just don't.
You don't think about them.
They're a very good football team.
Well, you just don't think about them. Swag Master, thank you so much for the follow. By the way, as a Pats fan, I felt that felt amazing. Drake May is truly him. I never want to ever hear Drake May disrespect by anyone ever again.
I think Drake May has the potential to be a very, very solid quarterback in this league. I think we're jumping the gun a little, Swagmaster. He played okay. The first half was 6-3, and then nobody played good offensively in the first half. And you got 6 because of fumbles, basically. And again, I don't hate the Patriots anymore because they don't have Belichick or Brady. So, like, I think Drake May can be really good. I don't know if he's there yet. He's definitely not there yet. There's question marks for sure. But Stephon Diggs had a monster game today. They beat an undefeated Bills team, so enjoy it, Swagmaster. I'm sorry. Enjoy that win. That's a great win. That's a great win. It's a good win
for
the Patriots. They started 0-2. They've won 3 straight. They're 3-2. I picked them to make the playoffs as a wild card team. So get it. If you're the Patriots.
There you go.
I'm definitely riding the high of that win. Didn't think we'd win at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ride that high.
That's fair.
You shouldn't expect it, and to get it is a huge win for the Patriots.
You'll take that
3-2
all day.
3-2 on the road in Buffalo instead of being 2-3 is massive for the Patriots moving forward.
Yes. Thank you for the follow. Hit the follow button like Swag did, just so you know whenever we go live. This Wednesday, we'll be breaking down week 6 and all of our best bets and all of our breakdowns of the games coming up this week. So make sure you tune in and you get those noties, every time we go live.
I'm literally, I have on replay somehow. I don't even know how I got this game. When are we getting to the Cardinals?
Don't worry about the Cardinals right now.
Cardinals, we have 2 more, this one and 2 more, and then we got Cardinals, and then we could just unleash.
Yeah, R-E-L-A.
He didn't fumble that ball. He did not fumble that ball until he crossed the goal line with the ball in his hand. The one they called a fumble and overturned, he had it in his hand at the goal, and it was really dumb, really, really stupid, but it should have been a touchdown. As I'm watching it,
it looks like he did, but I don't know, man. It's crazy.
And it was called a touchdown. So how you overturn that is insane.
We'll get to
We're talking about Saints and Giants.
2 1-4 teams after this week. So Saints end up getting their first win of the season. Spencer Rattler finally got his first win in the NFL as a starter. And it only took how many games? He was 0-8, 0-9 or some point.
10.
He was up there. But either way, I went out on a limb and took the Saints in our Pick'em league. I was like, you know what? 0-4 Saints. They've been competing every week at home. Giants on the road.
Did I take the Saints?
Jackson Dart on the road in his first road game. As a starter for the New York Giants. I was like, that's a tough order against a team like the Saints, and it was close. It was a competitive game in the beginning, and then all of a sudden I look up and big turnovers. There was a big fumble that went all the way down for a touchdown. There was all sorts of different things that took place in this game, but either way,
these teams suck.
Both teams sucks. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Blake Group, by the way, kicking problem for the New Orleans Saints, entered this with a field goal conversion rate of just 66.7%, including misses in each of the Saints' first 3 games. So they have a kicking problem. Giants became the first team to commit a turnover on 5 consecutive possessions in a game since the Jets did so in Week 3 of 2016. That's where this went off the rails for the
You have a rookie QB, and you don't have Malik Neighbors, who I think is talent-wise certainly a top 5 wide receiver in the league. I think talent-wise, it's not ideal. So Saints get a win though. They're off the. There's no winless teams. The Jets.
Jets are 0-5. Yep.
So
They'll get one.
So the Browns and Lions are not popping their bottles yet.
No, not quite. Both these teams struggling, but hey, at least the Saints got a dub.
I don't care.
That's it. San Francisco and LA. This was the Thursday night game where
What a awful performance from the Rams.
it was brutal. And for all you guys, including myself and Rec, who picked them as their survivor, it wasn't great. Now, this game was, Rams making mistakes that were super costly throughout this game, especially there was a particular play where the Rams did have a goal line run that fumbled on the goal line. Kyron Williams.
Some fumbles are worse than others. That dude just punched his head and then punched the ball, and I can see why you fumble there. But that is still, I don't blame Kyron Williams a ton there. That was just a good play by the Niners defender, but also killer. And
it still went to overtime, so you still had a chance, right?
Fourth and 1. They were in field goal range. They could have kicked a field goal to tie it up, and also why I would have kicked the field goal if I'm the Rams is Mac Jones drive left the field like vomiting.
He looked like he was like he looked like
dead to the world.
Like
I'm like, kick the field goal.
Well,
you're gonna get the ball back because I don't know if he's alive.
Well, that was my biggest thing. Was like there was 3 minutes and 20 something seconds on the clock, and you could kick a field goal. And you have
a genius offensive play caller, and you run like a halfback dive that did not work at all.
And I get it. There's only 3 minutes left. It's in overtime, and you want it's a gamble. But you saw him leave the field looking like he was just in a car accident, and like sending a quarterback onto the field that absolutely is just broken. I would take that gamble. They would have
got the ball back with a field goal chance. I get why 4th and 1. I kind of get it. I hate the play call though. I hate it. Obviously, it's hindsight. But Crystal in the chat,
Crystal,
can you give a birthday shout out to my little brother Dixon Myers, turning 10, is watching.
Let's go.
Obsessed with the Broncos. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Dixon, out there in the chat. Appreciate you. Obsessed with. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It's happy birthday. Let's get some dubs in the chat and some happy birthdays for Dixon. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for joining the show. Glad you guys are here. That's awesome that you guys are joining us on a Sunday night.
I mean, at 10:45, Dixon to be here hanging.
That's awesome. There you
go. I
go.
assume they're local in Denver.
Yeah,
Denver time. Maybe not. He's just a Broncos
obviously
fan,
they're always in Denver.
Turning 10. And the fact that you have a 10 year, happy 10th, double digits now. Let's go.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
And congrats on the big win against the
Yes. Awesome. Great to have you here, Crystal and Dixon. So this Thursday night football game was it was kind of crazy.
I think really the Rams were let down by their defense here.
Yeah.
There was no reason. You got a backup QB. You got all the wide receivers out. The top 3 wide receivers are out for the Niners. Their top tight end's out. There's no excuse. The Rams just it felt like they just took it for granted a little bit. And it cost them in the end.
Yep.
On that note, who the hell was playing wide receiver and what did he do with the real Kendrick Bourne?
I have a friend that had to pick up Kendrick Bourne and start him this week. And he's like, he got me like 20.
He went off, man. He went crazy.
Yeah. No one saw that coming, but the Rams defense is what ultimately left. I know there were bad plays from the offense, but like giving up 26 to the Niners in a game where they had nobody is a letdown if you're the Rams. I still think the Rams are going to be a threat in the NFC. I believe more in the Rams still than I do in the Niners, even after this game. But maybe then is there a big difference between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy?
Well, Mac can throw for 300 yards with backups. So that might be a difference.
So you're saying Mac Jones is better than Brock Purdy? I was more arguing like is Brock Purdy significantly better than Mac Jones? I They look to me a little bit like the Spider-Man meme again.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. So there you go. Rams drop a game to the 49ers. And the 49ers, by the way, were missing 5. I mean, they're missing everybody. They were missing all their wide receivers. They're missing their quarterback. They're missing their best defensive player. They're missing literally everybody. And which is why a lot of people jumped on the 49ers in this game, or the Rams in this game, being like, take advantage of a 49ers team that has like nothing happening for them. And sure enough, 49ers find a way. So shout out to the Niners. I mean, we talked about this on, kind of alluded to this on Wednesday, where we were like, how good of a coach is Kyle Shanahan if he can get wins like these with nobody, like everybody hurt and everybody gone, and like you still find a way.
Yeah, I'll say Shanahan QBs are a result of the system. Yeah, everything for Mac Jones felt underneath, basically, but the Rams allowed those underneath throws time and time again. I'm like, why? Why force Mac Jones to make a big throw?
Yeah,
even if he beats you, you just tip your cap.
You'll let him go.
Don't give him the free throws underneath that they were giving him.
It's like leaving certain players open at the 3-point line in NBA. It's like you'll live if they make those shots, right?
Yeah. Let Draymond shoot.
Let Draymond shoot. Just see if he makes it, he makes it. But you're gonna live with that. So let's leave Giannis out there shooting like threes and mid range. You'll live with Giannis making those. So that's what you'll do. So, all right,
but they let him off the hook defensively.
Yeah, you let him.
Okay, it's been very cool.
Yeah.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
So let's get to the next game. It was a kind of a thriller here in this one. Tampa Bay and Seattle was one of the better games.
Yeah.
Hell of a game here. Tampa Bay ends up winning this one 38-35. They improved to 4-1 on the season. Seattle drops to 3-2, but another thriller here. You have all sorts of things happening. I mean, Ibuka is, I don't know what his offensive rookie of the year odds were, but they're getting better by the week, the way he's been playing. He has been incredible. 25 catches, 445 yards, and 5 touchdowns in 5 games, and he's done it in spectacular fashion. But this game was thrilling down to the end when Tampa Bay Buccaneers nailed a field goal to go ahead and win this game. Buccaneers became the first team in NFL history with 4 wins in their first 5 games of a season in which they either were tied or were trailing in the final minute of regulation. So there you go. So they're winning in spectacular fashion. I mean, if you're a Buccaneers fan, you're sweating weekly. You're clinching your butthole every single week.
And this one, at worst for Seattle, should have gone to overtime. Sam Darnold makes the ultimate mistake of throwing a pick late. After the Bucs just tied it up at 35, Seattle gets the ball back. You can't turn the ball over there. He does. Tampa kicks a game-winning field goal. Yeah, I listen. Seattle could be close to 5-0 without 2 awful turnovers that have cost them games. This one, I don't know if they would have won this game. They could have gone either way. Even if he doesn't throw the pick, maybe they punt and then it goes to overtime, and we'll see what happens. But in week 1 against the Niners, a late turnover when they were inside the red zone, gonna win the game, cost them. So I don't know how to feel about the Seahawks or the Bucs. The Bucs are good. I think both these teams are good, not great. I think the Seahawks are playing better football than a lot of people expected with Darnold, but Darnold then has made 2 massive mistakes in situations that, especially this one. The other one, I don't know if it was fully his fault. He got like stripped from behind. Didn't see the guy, but or actually it was his own guy that he hit the ball off of, that fumbled, whatever it was. This one was an awful throw over the middle that he can't do. But these teams feel both like solid teams, but not great. But a fascinating game. I mean, 38-35 back and forth. Good for the Bucks to come back. Igbokwe is a monster. He was a huge difference maker here. Back and forth. It was fun. It was fun to watch for sure.
By the way, I was mentioning where he's at now. He is the current favorite for offensive rookie of the year at plus 130. Yeah. Ashton Genty is plus 380 next.
Ashton Genty hasn't been near the playoff Igbokwe through 5 weeks. We'll see.
Jackson Dart plus 650. Then Tet McMillan at plus 900.
Tet's been good, but not at Igbokwe level. But yeah, Tet's been good.
Weirdly, I mean, I would think Tyler Warren has had a better. I mean, he's been solid. He's plus 1100. Yeah. So yeah, but Igbokwe, deservingly so, is the leader in odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I was hate watching this game, and Seattle let me down. Yeah, I know, Hauser. you're ATL. You know, I feel like you were trying to get back into this division, trying to but
Cuban scataboo. He did have a bad fumble today.
Ooh, he had a rough one today. Yeah. What was that? The fumble that led to a touchdown? I think.
Oh, almost certainly.
Yeah,
I would imagine. They picked it up and took it back for a long way. So
speaking of touchdowns, and it's finally here. Let's talk. Let's get fired up here. This game. What can we say about this game, Scotty? The Cardinals and the Titans.
Most insane win you'll ever see.
Like, you can describe this win to other people and who didn't watch the game, and they would probably be like, "No, there's no way. How could that possibly happen?" Tennessee gets their first win of the season against the Arizona Cardinals, but that's not just like the gist of it. The Titans overcame an 18-point deficit to defeat the Arizona Cardinals in this game, and the Arizona Cardinals trailed 21-6 in the fourth quarter, fumbled crossing the goal line, which, I'm looking at it right now, and again, it's close. Like, you could argue that I'm watching.
I can't believe they overturned that, actually. It's very close. It's idiotic. I don't understand how players do it. It's insane to me. Just hold on to the ball. You're crossing the goal line. You don't get extra points for flipping it after you cross the goal line.
Well, before.
I still think he had the ball in his hands at the goal line where that should have counted, but they overturned it. And then the interception that was then a fumble that created an interception that creates a touchdown for the opposing team. The opposite team of who picked it off is insane. But that happened as well.
Yeah, it was kind of, here it is right here. Let's look at this slow-mo. It's going to be slow-mo here. On this.
That's a bad angle.
That's a bad angle. Here's right. Like, the ball is in his hands right there. Right there. The ball is still technically
I think it's touching the goal line, and it's in his hand.
Right
there.
That's
a touchdown.
That's a
touchdown.
That's a touchdown. Now, is he...
It's still in his hand.
You could... yeah, it's in his fingertips there. But
it's still in his hand.
It's like... It's
again idiotic, but it's still, that should have been a touchdown still.
Yeah. There was also this play, which Kyler Murray getting concussed on a snap. Did you see that play?
They bet you wrote a foot injury. I wonder if it was just like an embarrassment thing. Like, I can't do this.
Kyler Murray just got no scoped in the freaking dome right here. Look at this play. Boom. It just smashes him in the helmet.
He got concussed on a snap. Like you can't write this shit.
They're like, this is butt fumble status right here. It's just
For most quarterbacks, that's a good snap, but for Kyler Murray, you gotta get a little lower.
it's just I think this is one of the funniest things I've seen in the NFL this year.
Touching his hand doesn't mean possession. I would argue, Hauser, until if you've run for 70 yards with the ball, until the ball leaves your hand, you have possession.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I would argue, but apparently they.
Also, I love how Chris showed that. He never even showed the how the Titans scored their last touchdown.
Which was insane.
Oh, here, I'll show it. Here. I'll show it. Don't worry. It's here. Here.
Yeah, I watched that live. It's like, what is going on?
Like this
Not only did they intercept it and then fumble, but then they had 4 guys there to recover and they kicked it away for no reason.
No, here, let's take a look at it. Let's see what we got here. Because it's worth watching. Here. Let me close this down. All right. And fumble, kicked,
And then kicked, and then
And
kicked, it booted again.
and then Kyle
and
Lockett's
then-
like, oh, look what I found.
The moment that play happened, I'm like, oh, I'm losing. The Cardinals are losing this game. They were still winning after this, but I'm like, no, they lost.
Yeah.
It's like with the Andrew Luck fumble recovery touchdown against the Chiefs in the wild card round. It's like, yeah, I know we're still winning, but we're not going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, if this happens, just hold on to the ball, you idiot. And then who's the guy that kicked it? What are you doing?
It's like that.
What was that, Benny Hill?
Even if he didn't recover it, if he didn't kick it and the Titans had like 1st and goal from the 8, I bet they would have had to kick a field goal. Like, they weren't scoring a touchdown.
Yeah. It's just.
But I disagree with the NFL's decision to call that a fumble on the long run.
Yeah. All right. Let's last time we'll look at it. All right. So here it is.
But
again.
Stupid.
Here it is. And
How do you define he's still got it in his hand and the ball's crossed the goal line before he loses the ball.
like
from
right
his hand.
here, you could argue that he's
the ball's in his hand and it's across the goal line.
and right here.
Well across.
I mean, his foot's on the goal line too. Like, I mean, the ball's over. His hand is in front of his foot, and his foot's across the goal line.
Oh yeah, I think it was a touchdown, but again, you should probably. I don't even like. You should. They shouldn't count it for stupidity, and that's a guess what they did.
Yeah. So either way, the Arizona Cardinals found the craziest way to lose a game today.
The Titans tried to quit.
The
Cardinals were like, no, we feel
The
bad.
Titans still suck. The Cardinals aren't good either, but like I was trying to steal a week in Survivor with the Cardinals, and I was right. And I got fucked.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so I think it's obvious to tell who the best player for the Titans is. Jeffrey Simmons. Who's the second best player on the Titans?
Who knows?
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, it does. That person is probably not real. You know, it's
That motherfucker back there is not
That
real.
motherfucker back there is not real.
no, it's not. All right, we got one more game we're getting to, and that is the Commanders Chargers, which gave me so much joy.
The Chargers keep charging.
The Chargers are charging earlier than expected, and I mean they're basically I feel like every time I look up, they're losing dudes on their roster every single time.
Hampton's hurt now.
Yeah, everyone's getting hurt for the Chargers. Like, I just don't think that this is their year from a standpoint of they just can't. All their most pivotal players keep getting hurt. It's only a matter of time. So the Washington Commanders end up coming in, and they pull away late in this game, but they ended up getting a 3-2 win. Or they improved to 3-2 on the season. Chargers dropped to 3-2, but they win 27-10 over the Chargers. The Commanders do. And Daniels, he was he was decent in this game. I mean, he had some better plays later on in this game, but Chargers, a lot of mistakes, a lot of injuries, a lot of things that go wrong. There was a weird play in this game where there was a kick, Scotty, that I felt turned the tide a little bit in this one, where there was a punt from the end zone for the Washington Commanders that back of the end zone, heels against the back white line of the end zone. Punt goes up. McConkey receives the punt, takes it all the way back for a touchdown, but it gets called back because the Chargers ended up roughing the kicker in falling into the plant leg of the kicker, which gave the first down for the Washington Commanders, which continued on to end up scoring on that drive. So, all of these things ended up culminating into just a way for the Chargers to shoot themselves in the foot towards the end of this game, even if they wanted to be in this game. But with 39 rushing yards Sunday, Jaden Daniels became the first player in NFL history with 4,000 or more pass yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in their first 20 career games. Justin Herbert was sacked 4 times, took 9 quarterback hits, and pressured 12 times before being replaced by Trey Lance. Herbert only averaged 3 yards per pass attempt and threw his only interception when pressured by the Commanders. Now, this is a result of all the injuries on the offensive line as well. Just a rough go for the Chargers. I love it, but yeah, there we go.
It's funny. Even Denver radio locally, Chargers won their first 3 games, all against the division. They beat Chiefs, Raiders, and Broncos. And heading to the Giants to go 4-0, and people were like, if they go 4-0 and the Chiefs lose to the Ravens, which they were the underdogs in that game, this division's done. And now all of a sudden, the Chargers are beat up offensive line. That's why I picked the Commanders in this game. Is mostly the offensive line of the Chargers, and I just didn't think the Chargers could move the ball based off the injuries they have on the offensive line. They got up. I think they were up 10-0 in this game. I think it was 27 consecutive points for the Commanders.
I'll check, but I think so too.
So I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, oh, maybe the Chargers are okay. And then
Nope.
Then the wheels fell off.
Now they're 3-2. Broncos are 3-2. We'll see if the Chiefs can get to 3-2, and then we have a 3-way tie. Or at least, at minimum, we have a 2-way tie for the division now. And it's far, far from over. Chargers look in trouble, unfortunately, due to those injuries.
Yeah, it was 10-0 LA in the first quarter.
Yeah. So LA, I don't know. The Commanders were beat up in this game, too, especially offensive skill. I mean, they didn't have Scary Terry. Noah Brown was out. I think there was one other guy, weapon-wise, offensively, that was out for the Commanders. So both teams were beat up a little bit. Daniels coming back looked a little rusty. He didn't look great in this game, but he did enough to get it done because the Chargers offense can't block. They can't block anybody because they have backup O-line. I mean, both their tackles are out. One's out for season. Joe Alt, I don't know how long he's out for, but a great first round pick that's going to be out. So the Chargers feel like they're in trouble moving forward, and Chargers are going to Charger, Chris. That's just what they do.
Yep.
Chargers always Charger.
Yep. And this is about a few weeks early, a lot of weeks early that they're doing it right now. So I'll take it. It's fine with me. I'll give it to them. But
how's their Chargers play Miami next week? Yeah, they should win that game. But do we know that they're going to win that game? I don't know. But they should. But week to week, I mean, after starting 3-0 and beating everyone in the division to be now 3-2 and tied for the division lead has to hurt.
Crazy.
They should, because the Dolphins apparently quit, according to you.
Yeah, the Dolphins are done. And until they make a coaching change, which should be coming.
I thought the Dolphins actually fought today a little bit, but they're not good. They're not a good football team.
No.
They allowed Rico Dowdle to run for 210 today. What are we doing?
And they also allowed 2 touchdowns to Chris's favorite player in the world.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just what they do.
Man.
It's what they do. So there you go. So there you go. There's our recap of the Week 5 slate. We will be previewing Week 6 coming up here in the NFL coming Wednesday. So make sure you stay tuned to the Action Lab Sports. Make sure you hit that follow button so you know when we go live this Wednesday. We're live around 10 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday. So we'll break down all of it, and then we're going to get into all of the best bets and your fantasy questions and anything else you want to talk about, along with any other sports news going on in the world of the NBA, the NHL, baseball playoffs are still going on. So we have all those things going as well. So make sure you stay tuned for the Wednesday show. We are going to get out of here tonight, but we are going to send you over to Juju Reacts. So he's another sports. He's actually breaking down and watching replay. I don't know how he's able to do this, by the way. From like an NFL licensing perspective, he's like showing just like clips, and I mean,
Well, we saw clips of Titans Cardinals.
well, yeah, but like, I mean, I think like you have to. I don't know. Maybe we should start doing more clips on this. Maybe we should do YouTube clips like he's doing, because if he's not getting in trouble with it, I want to do it. But either way, regardless, go give Juju React some love. He's talking some NFL and hanging out, watching some replays of Lions and Bengals. And he says this in his title that he's struggling. So maybe is he a Bengals fan? If so, he needs some love. So we're gonna get you over there and go let him know Action Lab Sports sent you. So there we go. There's Juju Reacts, and then that's gonna take us to the end of the show, guys. Let me go. There we go. There we go.
Cuban, I know a hub with good clips. I'm sure you do.
Guys, thank you for being here. Storchio and McDuggets, Hauser, Cuban, Joe, everybody. You guys know who you are. Thank you for being here tonight on a Sunday night. It was we've been having some great Sunday night football games, but thank you for being here. We couldn't do it without you. This Wednesday will be when we're back. Between now and Wednesday, go be a good person. Go live in the moment. We don't do that enough. Put the phones down. Enjoy the people and things around you. And we will see you back here this coming Wednesday. What else you got for him, Scotty?
Yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, week 5 was maybe the weirdest week we've had in a while.
Weird.
Nobody wants to be good in the NFL right now, or at least great. Nobody wants to be great in the NFL. So it's gonna get more and more interesting. But we've had great Sunday night football games, and it's gonna get better and better as it gets closer and closer. I mean, we're 5 weeks in, but the NFL is awesome.
Yes.
The NFL is perfect.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Let's go. See you back here Wednesday. Love you guys, and we will see you next time. Love you.
Deuces.
Bye, everybody. The Cardinals, man.
That dome shot to Kyler's head, that needs to be on some sort of plaque, some sort of frame somewhere.
I completely forgot about that because of that dumbass play where the Titans scored. Completely forgot that existed.
Headshot.
Well, and that was a fumble that cost them a field goal. Like, everything in that game, the Cardinals were like miles better.
Oh, fumbles only.